Let's go. We're live. All right. Let's get this party going, everybody. Alrighty, so did I stream a little bit, not as early, probably around the same time last time. Kind of unfortunate, but we're still gonna, see how far we get. We'll probably go for another 2-3 hours again. Yeah, probably gonna get right into things though, no little prologue, no whatever, other than might do another stream tomorrow, probably for ZZZ to catch up on that story, and then Thursday we'll probably do another stream for the new ZZZ patch, and then Friday we may do something maybe for the Game Awards, or not the Game Awards, the Summer Games Fest or something like that. I'm not too sure on that one though. But yeah. Anyways, let's get started into this. Continue back up from last time. Trying to look at the clock. It's all late, I want to try to get right into this.
I can still see that day in my mind.
I can see too, Hyson. Like that big ass forehead.
And that was your last lesson in the grove.
I wonder what happens if you were to live up Hyson's like hair,
Now,
like back. Like if you just see like a big forehead. Like could you imagine her hairline just looking back?
How much the grove's teachings can help you in the real world depends on how well you can put.
Yes, Anaxa, yes, I love this.
However,
A big round of applause.
heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim
He's like,
you were the
man,
student of
don't fucking tarnish my name, because I'm one of the goats.
Sages.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't?
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras.
Oh, my bad, Mr. P.
Secondly,
P.A.
to clarify,
Professor
the last
Anaxa
lesson
and
is the
Exangerous.
last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
That's funny.
All you
Kind of funny
do
how also
every
all the
day is
Cryosairs were
wag
just
that sharp
here,
tongue of
just
yours.
like listening to his lectures.
That's a credit deduction, fine enough IDs Elysiae.
Ouch.
I have nothing left to say. Next.
I see. Oh, what's up, son?
Professor? According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, lecturers should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post.
I'd imagine it was probably pretty chill. How basically almost all the Cryosairs were just like in the same class, basically.
Surely you can't.
Oh my gosh, it's like it's like My Hero Academia, right? You got all the superheroes, all the main characters basically in the same in the same class. And then after they gotta go do actual real stuff. In this case, everybody dying.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's go through the process.
So in terms of Cryosairs that are still
Since some of
alive
you are
currently,
so
we have
eager to speak,
Phanon,
start with
we
you,
have Hyacinth,
Violet of
we have
Elysiae.
Tribby
What is
and
your
Trinos, or whatever the names are.
aspiration?
Let's see. Did I mention Hyacinth? Let's see.
Well,
Phanon, Hyacinth, Tribby,
It's not
Trinon,
exactly an
Cypher,
aspiration, but the only thing I want
and then
to
I guess
do
us?
is to protect the people I care
so like
about.
5? I mean, I guess Castorice because she's like
see.
dead, but like
So
not
you want to
dead.
be a hero?
Oh, I guess Mighty too, right? So
Boring.
more like 6 or 7
Next.
characters. Because like Castorice and Mighty are like
I didn't
kind of
say-
dead, not really. They're just more like kind of stuck in one location, doing whatever they need to do. But like officially dead, it's
Castorice,
like Aglia's dead,
You've been
Anax is
giggling for
dead,
quite some time. How about you
Tribby's
go
dead,
next?
the OG one. And then
Perhaps my answer is
yeah,
a bit vague
Aglia,
and meaningless,
Anaxa,
Professor
Tribby, Trinon,
Anaxagoras, but
and then I think that's it, right? I feel like I might be
I
forgetting
hope the
someone.
world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So
Back on the
naive
main
that it makes me
account.
want to weep for your fairy tale.
What do you mean? Clearly, it's 2 different people here.
This is why I don't want to follow those outdated
Two different
protocols.
accounts.
All I get are boring answers. Since you suggested this whole process,
Truer.
why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia?
Hyacinthia. This guy really likes his like long names, huh?
And let's see if yours
I actually wonder if the
stands out.
extra part of the name is actually their full name, or if he just like added like an extra thing to make him sound more like, you know,
Good thing I came prepared.
was it smart or whatever, you know, like they have more knowledge.
My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final.
I guess this kind of makes sense though, because it's probably just giving more information in the backstory a little bit more towards Hyacinth, because we don't know that much about it other than her being a healer.
An
Not gonna lie, I thought she was
interesting
just like a regular
Do explain,
character that just existed. I thought Hyacinth was just a regular ass healer that was like, oh, you know, hey, coming along for the ride.
And a common thread.
Now that I think about it, I think every character we've gone so far from Amphorius is literally only a Cryosayers. There's nothing else. Like, right? Like, Aglia's Cryosayers, Triby's Cryosayers, Hyacinth, Cryosayer, Mighty's one, Castorice is another. So every character we've gone so, and Anaxa too, right? So every character we've gone so far is a Cryosayer, and then also Cypher when she comes out in like next week or something.
Of historical records.
I guess it makes sense though, like why would we get anybody else that's not a Cryosayers, but you know, I wouldn't be too surprised if there was like another character that was like Cryosayers, like tier level, you know, I wouldn't be too surprised about that, but I guess they're going with them because they have the power of God, so I'm assuming that's probably why.
Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk.
I have no idea
We
what
have
you
no
just said.
doubts about Celiosi's greatness, yet
It looked like it was a kind of
her
important.
towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era.
Entire era. My ancestor Celios the Day Thunder Knights. Oh, okay. Her ancestor. Okay, so this is, I guess this is her previous reincarnation or whatever. Celios Knight, huh? Against the Sky. Interesting, okay. I'm assuming maybe Hyacinth's gonna join us for the big
What about
fight
the
against
Day Thunder Knight's family,
the Sky Titan.
allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost.
Well, I mean, they kind of lived through
Only
everybody that's still
Celiosi's
alive, right?
name remains. Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground. That's why I'm glad that my era does not.
Is there a
have
reason why
heroes.
Castorice like clothes over here like kind of like that
All
burnt,
my
but it looks like they're
ancestors had
glowing?
was a sad past,
Besides the butterfly here,
but I have a future.
sometimes I want to point out, you know, I don't know if you guys can see it because it's kind of hidden behind the comments.
A golden deluge to baptize the world anew. I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves. I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth.
What we should be doing is
believe
opening up
it's
the
the
sky, you know,
only
that
way
way
for the
everybody can walk
saga
wherever
of
they want
creation.
or fly wherever they want.
To include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page.
Do you think she's ever like, damn, this
Getting
hat is so
embarrassed
fucking
remembering
hot, and
how
just
I
takes
said
it
all
off?
that. But my beliefs
It's kind of funny too, because she literally has like
Now
holes
I
for
really
like her
have a chance to
twin
stay behind the hero's
tails,
front
the
line.
drill
Realize my
twin
dream.
tails or whatever. It's like a big like puff clouds. Me personally, there's been a couple times where I've worn a
What are you
hat
doing here?
and fucking my head gets all hot. I'm like, bro, I need to take this off. I didn't expect to see you again at the Grove. Fena mentioned you were gearing up for a campaign against Aquila. Are you here to prepare, maybe?
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the
Oh,
Sky
never
People
mind.
must perform a bloodline ceremony. Summon the spirits of our
Ah, so
ancestors
Hyacinth is the
and get
key
their
to getting to
blessings.
the Sky Titan.
That's the
So yeah,
only
because
way
what
for
I'm
people on
assuming
Earth to
is
forge the rainbow
Hyacinth's
bridge
gonna
to the
maybe
sky.
get the Sky
And the
Titan's
soul of the first
uh,
ancestor
was
I
it
wanna
Core
see
Flame?
is here in the grove.
Since you know she's clearly related to it, and then Phanon of course is gonna get the world-bearing Titan. Or maybe they'll just put in the altar instead, because that's the other option, right?
Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You'll
Or who knows, maybe
won't
little
you?
Eco will be the one to absorb it, right? It'd be kind of cool if like little
Good
Eco had like a
Eco.
transformation where it turns into like a
Well,
big Pegasus.
What brings
And then
you
like
here,
once you do
then?
some part of the story, he can transform into that. Kind of like what FGO does with like kind of locking certain like ascension of like a character, how a character looks like behind like story content, or you have to like catch up and then you can see what that, you know, new final ultimate form is that they have.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you?
Some people just call them a main character just Gray, huh? Sounds like okay, like an insult a little bit. It's like for, you know, for Don Hung they call him Danny or Dan or whatever, but then for the MC it's like, oh hey you gray haired,
You too have some kind of
or
hidden
like hey
powers
you
to make
gray. It's like
prophecies now?
damn. Can we have like a different name like oh it's the TB or something, I don't know, Trailblazer. Sounds so sad. Who Hyson? I mean, yeah, I you know, kind of makes sense, right? Because a lot of people
I didn't
already have
understand
like,
that
you know, lost
either,
their lives so
Ika.
far, and also I assume she's probably a little bit stressed out because this is like a big thing, you know, a big ceremony, the next step to completing their
Since
flame
we
chase
already
journey,
met
so it's kind of up to her.
Why don't you come with me, Danny?
I was thinking the same thing. The grove is fraught with danger right now, and an extra pair of hands translate to extra security. I mean, there might still be some of those assassins around,
That's
right?
the
Or maybe some of that,
dependable express guard for you.
what is it?
should we
The
get going?
Black Tide enemies. I'm assuming we'll probably get like one fight, because I'm assuming we can trial, if you don't like have Hyson, you can probably trial her out here, most likely.
The chromocopter is vibrating. There must be memories of an...
Oh, it's a big old box.
This is the divine object of the sky
The
people.
chromocopter. Sounds like something you
Our
can take like for like a
ancestors
cough drop or like some
dictated that when
coffee.
a descendant of the Skyfolk is ready to challenge Akula again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the chromocopter and receive their benediction.
One time I heard of benediction is when it comes to Benedict
Only after
eggs.
this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
Actually, I don't think I've ever had Benedict eggs. I remember I've seen them, but I've never eaten them before. So I'm like, why would I get that when I could get pancakes?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Wakey, wakey. It's time to wake up.
I am Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard, a descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase. The time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous
Watch it be like a
blessing.
genie and it has like part of its body stuck inside. Listen carefully to Hyson talk with the ancestor. Oh, okay. I guess it's more like Avatar. Bro just spawned out.
Has awakened me.
I'm your great descendant. Now I need your help.
Hyacinthia, a descendant of the Sky People. I apologize for interrupting your slumber. You are Lord Crispus, aren't you?
Crispus?
I've read your story in our family tree.
I don't know how I feel if someone would call me or name me
who vindicated
Crispus.
many who were wrongfully accused.
No, I guess maybe they don't have chips here, so it might not be that bad.
I never imagined someone in this era would still remember my name.
Well, I'm assuming it's part of the what to do as a descendant, you know, to kind of remember. Probably passed
Bloodline
down.
and duty have continued to this
Oh, I guess maybe he's more surprised. It's like, oh shit, you know, you guys are still doing this? Like, damn, it's been how many years?
Indeed, it has. I have awakened you in the hope of receiving your blessing. For the flame chase journey is nearing its perfect conclusion.
I'd imagine this old guy's probably like, oh shit, you guys are like almost ready to like finish this whole thing? Hell yeah, you know? Let's do this. I'd imagine at least.
perfect conclusion.
Yeah, man.
Hyacinthia, you look very young. And you do not have
Damn,
the
he's like,
bearings
I don't
of
really
a
think you're cut out for
warrior
this.
who can contend with a titan.
I mean, hey, but she's chosen, you know, so she kind of doesn't have a
How
choice.
can you convince me that this blessing will not turn?
I mean, she
into
could
a
just cut her
curse,
arm a little bit and just be like, hey,
leading
I'm
a
bleeding gold, you know,
child
that's kind of the
like
requirement, you know,
to your demise.
is to bleed gold.
1,000 years ago, Seliosi, who conquered the skies, left behind legends and a will, entrusting the mission to return the Sky Titan's core flame to her descendants, to people like you and me. Though I'm not a warrior, I will not turn away from the mission that has flowed through our blood for 1,000 years. And I am not fighting alone. I have the strongest and most tenacious companions.
Yeah, I mean,
in the
Hyacinth would
world.
just be backup support, you know? No need to worry.
Amphorius is in an era brimming with heroes.
Even then,
The burden of
the goat little
retrieving his
Ika,
core flame
or
no
fat fuck,
longer
you know,
rests
he'll be
solely
the
on
one
the
to carry with
shoulders
the
of the
damage.
chosen skyfolk.
Speaking
I
of
now
little
wield
Ika,
the
where the
power
fuck is
of
he?
healing.
Usually he's always
I aim
hanging
to
around
mend
Hyacinth, you know, like
fissures in the
right
sky
next to
and
her.
heal the wounds of the people.
I feel like maybe if this old guy saw him,
I desire to define
little
the
Ika, he'd
mission
probably be
of
like,
the
oh, you know what?
skyfolk in my own
You're fine.
terms,
You know, you got this pet
to
here. I'll
conclude
probably
the
do the
vigil
damage for
that
you
has
anyways.
spanned millennia.
I sense resilience in your words. Not an outward resilience, but something deeper within.
Deeper, like what?
Receive my blessings.
Oh shit! All right, cool.
Young Hyacinthia.
He's like, you sold me.
May you
You made a pretty good deal.
wings
I'm gonna
to
help you out.
return to the
Get you this key
sky
to
via
the next part of this mission.
bridge of rainbows.
I will say he has a really deep voice. Doesn't really look like it fits
Thank
him that
you
much though.
for your trust, Lord Crispus. We won't let you down.
Well done, Hyacinth. Oh, there's Ludwika.
Thank you.
Who was just hiding behind in front of the camera.
My ancestors were all pretty strong-willed people. It won't be easy convincing them. I've run
Or
through
just
these
like the more
upcoming
people?
conversations in my head more times
Or she's just
than
saying
I
that
can
like
count.
she's just done this so many times that it's a bit difficult. Because you made it sound like she has to talk to
Now,
multiple
the
of these
next
guys.
ancestor on the list.
Oh no, she does have to. Okay,
Her spirit is set to rest in the vortex
she does have
of
to talk to.
Genesis.
Okay, that kind of sucks a little
Pity
bit.
that the ceremony has
She
to be
basically has to
performed in
talk to like a
strict
couple people to kind of unlock the next
order.
part.
Shall we head back to Akama together, Danny?
But I'm guessing this is probably for a good reason. I have a suggestion. Remember how you suggested I learn the secret arts of water from Phagos's priest? Or Phagos's priest? I've been practicing that in my spare time, made some progress, and now as long as I have spirit water with me, I can use those techniques to carve a path directly to the vortex of Genesis. Huh. Are we gonna see a Dawnhang altar?
I didn't expect you to keep at it this long.
Oh, interesting.
That's so like you, Danny.
Sounds like maybe we'll see a Dawnhang altar. Oh, second version. Or I guess, no, third version, right? Because technically we already have a second version. Interesting. I mean, you know, because the MC has the power with
Because it
Mem and
was
all
always
that.
described as a
Maybe
fickle
Dawnhang
titan
will
in the
get another
mix.
form where he that does this water thing or
Since
whatever
you're
to attack.
offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
That sounds interesting, though. Spirit water gate formed with this thing isn't as stable as ritual basin. It's likely only let one person through. It'll likely only let one person through. And as Phagos's priest designed it, the entrance serves as the exit. You need to come back through the vortex once you met your ancestor spirit. Little Ika and I will be here waiting for you.
Got it. I'm counting on you, Danny.
Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbreak or heartbeat. Fuck. Spirit water, reveal the way. Whoa.
Vortex of Genesis.
Back here again.
Unbelievable. Danny is full of surprises, but this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin. Wait, is Lady Treeby here too? And who is that next to her?
Cypher.
I think I know who that is.
Do you have to go already, Syphy?
Syphy?
It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
That's alright, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Syphy. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering all the responsibilities Aggie left behind. Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, big sis Treeby.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
Alright, Cypher.
Syphy.
I ain't Syphy,
Just
man,
kidding.
but with the hot
I
body.
get it.
She's like
A
Yoruichi, you know?
deliverable
She's kind of,
does
you know, from
have a
Bleach.
certain
She's kind of old, but
Charisma
pretty
about
hot
him.
still. Still has a
He
young
reminds me
body.
of Aglaya in her prime. Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, big sis Treeby, before I go, got a little gift for you.
A gift. Whoa, it's a little envelope.
Wow, didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. What's in it?
Some good.
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
White Nightfall.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Seriously?
Huh? Looks like we have company.
Lady Treeby, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cypher.
I like how Cypher's
I'm
taller than both of
Hyacinthia
them.
from the Twilight
At least from
Quarter.
this angle.
Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well,
Man, I love
hello
Cypher
there,
already.
Pink
I like Cypher a
I'm
lot. She has a lot of
Cypher from the
personality.
long-fallen city state of Dolos. As for the rest, it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here. So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean...
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People, the Chrysos heir about to take over the authority of Sky.
Whoa!
I guess she does kind of look sky themey,
That's
right? She got like cloud
unexpected.
swirls on her
I figured
hat,
Saliosi's descendant would be... I don't know. Taller,
and
stronger.
I don't know, other stuff. I guess.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Syphy. Cindy is a master
Oh,
of
I
her
guess little like
craft.
almost
She's
wings
the
on her
most
like
skilled
hat
and
as well. on the
dependable
top.
physician in all of Amphorius.
Don't worry, Lady Cypher. I may not be as
This is
strong
more like
and
a bow,
warlike
though.
as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious. You've got to look out for yourself, girl. Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Syphy cracking jokes? Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all those years ago.
Hmm.
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so I'll get going. Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
I'm sure Fana will, you know, take care of the job no matter what it is. Kind of has to at this point, right?
Miss Cypher is in such a hurry.
Don't worry, she's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Akama lending a hand. Oh, well, enough about her for now. you're here because of your mission, aren't you, Cinny?
Yep.
It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Syphe's gift away somewhere safe. The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
Search for ancestral ghosts. So is she gonna use like the same cube thing again, or what?
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky
Oh, she is,
and
okay.
retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Oh, you can skip the narration.
Child,
They literally said, yeah, if you guys don't
brings you
want to
before
watch this
me?
boring shit,
Could it be
or like not boring, super boring,
you're a
kind of boring,
descendant of the
you can just
sky
skip it.
people?
Yes, I am Hyacinthia of the Twilight Courtyard. The successor
I thought that was
of the
more of
Sky
like
People's
the
flame chase duty.
oh, I'm gonna exit out because maybe I'm busy or something.
You
That kind of
must be
text.
Gem Electra. Legend has it that during the Chrysos War, you led our people to ally with Akama and held back the Kremnoan forces. It was your victory that earned
What
the
if
Sky
the descendants
People
feel
a
being
place
like,
in the
damn, you
Holy
don't
City?
really look that strong. They actually look kind of weak. But I guess you're the best one, right?
History. And this is the Vortex of Genesis.
It is. Look, 10 stars have already been lit. The Chrysos heir's flame-chased journey is nearing its end.
Are those the core flames of Fagusa and Giorios? Does that mean Hycelans and the Mountain Dwellers successfully carried out their duty? As fellow pillars of Amphorius, who would have thought
Yeah,
that
only
Sky's
a
duty
couple
could only
thousand
be
years, you know, not that
fulfilled
long.
after 1,000
Yeah, only
years?
only a couple years, right?
It's because Sky shelters all beneath it. If it were to shatter, the world would fall apart with it. That's why Lady Aglaya made the core flame of Aquila the final step in our campaign.
Aglaya? Is she still on the flame chase journey?
Damn, she's
after
like,
1,000
she's still the
years?
fucking main leader for this.
Unfortunately, she has recently left us. But you're right. She was indeed still guiding the Chrysos heirs forward.
Incredible. That girl actually managed to endure the merciless erosion of time. And lasted for so long. Answer me, Hyacinthia. Since you recognize me, you must have also read my writings.
I haven't, but you know,
no?
maybe Hyson has.
Every record regarding my lineage is etched in my memory, including your words.
In that case, you're probably aware of the prophecy I sought from a certain Trebios.
Yes. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn.
Skyfall from
But
End, Dusk and
unfortunately,
Dawn.
no ancestor has ever been able to truly decipher its meaning.
That makes it sound like they're gonna be the masters of like day and afternoon, I guess. That's kind of what it sounds like. Like should like Hyson will maybe have the power to like control the day and afternoon or something, or the full day. Maybe like how the sun rotates or something. I don't know.
I see.
That's what it sounds like, at least.
Yet, Trebios's prophecies never fail. Perhaps you'll be the one to witness its fulfillment,
Probably. I mean,
child.
you know, you're kind of like,
May the prophecy lead you
you know,
to a
kind of making shit
gentle
happen.
fate.
It'd be kind of weird if we didn't see how it turns out.
Thank you, Lady Ectra.
Would it be kind of funny
Whatever
if
fate
they ever
the
did it like in a
prophecy
story
holds,
for anything,
I'll
like a
face
show
it
or a
head
game,
on.
where it's like
It's
you're kind of
only by
leading up
giving
to like some
everything
cool
we
thing or
have
whatever.
that we can truly
That like
accept
this kind of
any outcome with a
seems
smile.
like something similar to this story, right? Where it's like, you know, you got to collect all these things, like the core flames, and then you know fulfill the prophecy.
child.
But instead
I
of like
wish this
when you're
conversation
about to
could
reach
go
the
on
end and
a
it's about to seem
longer.
to finish the prophecy, you like
Take
die
a
or something,
lesson,
and then
Hyacinthia.
the main character
When I
dies, and then like
first saw
time
you,
skip happens,
I
and then you don't even
indeed
see what the
had
heck
my
just happened, and then
doubts.
it goes to like a completely different area. Or a
But
completely
your
different thing.
resolve
That would kind of
has
suck a little bit,
touched
maybe, but
me.
you know, might also be kind of cool, right?
Sky's
Because they can also
divinity
like
is fated
backtrack
to
it
pass
if they want to.
I hope it incorporates your optimism and
I
kindness.
guess they're right. I mean, that's what it kind of seemed like, at least to me. You know,
Your
controlling the
blessing
day
is a
cycle.
treasure beyond measure, General.
You know, like the day, because that's you know, it said like mending,
I'll make sure your
mending is
gift
kind of
is
like
put to its
controlling,
best
right?
use.
And then saying like dusk and dawn, which is usually the early morning to like the afternoon.
General Ectorate is
No, I don't really know what that's gonna look
so
like though.
different from how the records described her. She's quite a gentle person. All right, time to head back to the grove. I shouldn't keep Danny and little Ika waiting.
All right, what's next then? You're back. How did it go?
It went great. Your spirit water art was a huge help, Danny.
You mind sharing what your ancestor spirit said to you? Yeah, so there's something about this poem, and then about like, wow, Agley's still
What's wrong,
alive.
Danny?
Nothing. It sounds like everything went smoothly. It's just that I'm a bit concerned about the prophecy you mentioned. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk will mend dusk and dawn. I can somehow sense a hint of sadness in those brief words.
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny? Lady
I mean, I
Trian
wouldn't be
deciphers
too surprised if
countless
it's like
prophecies
another like
every day.
Castorice or
This one's
Cypher
just another
situation, or not
amount.
Cypher, Castorice or Mighty
Don't worry too
situation
much
where they're
about
like
it.
locked into like one location for forever,
Danny.
unless something else happens in
Don't
the story.
look so gloomy. We're gonna have to take a long trip for the final visit to the ancestors.
Long trip.
Our final stop is Lord Mighty's
Oh,
home,
going to
Castrum
Kremnos.
Kremnos.
That is pretty long. Luckily for us, it'll be pretty short.
We're here. This is it.
Castrum
Lord Mighty
Kremnos.
has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day. I'm worried about him.
Sent a message earlier carried by Thunder, warning us to watch out for the Flame Reaver's actions.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's
I mean, it would be
madness
kind of
yet.
bad if he got consumed
We're
already.
here to complete
So he's
an
probably
important
still
mission.
fine.
We shouldn't interfere
Hopefully
with this
for
battlefield.
the whole duration. I would really hate for my boy to get
That
like
sleeping
screwed up.
spirit is my grandmother.
Damn, that fast?
Yes, my grandmother Jacintha was a warrior. She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Kremnos Festival. She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but was ultimately defeated by the champion warrior of that time. I've never looked too deeply into
Wonder
the
if that was
details
maybe
of such
Mighty's dad.
ritualistic violence. The scroll simply described it as a glorious duel. But behind the glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival, my grandmother's injuries worsened, and she passed away far from home. This prophecy tablet was left here by the Kremnoans to honor her final wish. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard, already fragile under the shadow of war.
Kremnoan warrior she fought against was Lord Kratos. He still saved his life even though he took away your family. Oh, okay, so it was Kratos. Damn, okay.
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded.
Yeah, that probably kind of sucks to be
out.
a little bit, to be like, man, this is the guy who fucked up my grandma.
Can't put what I felt at that
But
moment
at the same
into
time,
words.
he did change,
But when I heard
seemingly for the better,
Lord
so I don't think
Kratos
it's
took
necessarily a
that
bad
fatal
thing.
blow to protect Lady Trian, all those tangled feelings faded away. To quote
I was gonna say
Lord
maybe
Simon,
Mighty's dad, but I guess Kratos.
Kratos
maybe
must have
better.
done that to become a better man.
Takes courage to forgive. You're every bit as strong as your ancestors, Hyacinth. Yeah, I mean, it definitely takes a lot to forgive someone, especially if they did something
You're
really
getting
fucked
better
up
at
to you or
this,
something
Danny.
you care about.
In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter.
So I'd be kind of stoked about it a little bit. But like, oh shit, you know, it's like actually really close
I will
blood
join the
related.
heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame.
Magical box, open up my
Ancestor,
grandma's spirit.
Please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Damn, her grandma's kind of hot though, low-key. Damn, just like a fatty.
Wait. You.
Who knew Granny had such good looks?
Could you be?
Grandmother? It's me. You're Hyacinthia.
Hyacinthia, my little hummingbird. Why? How? Why is it you who
I do wonder if they
awakened me?
like add people to this, like a list of people you have to awaken, or if it goes by some other kind of list maybe.
I thought I would feel
Or it's like the
happy for all
first
my
two are like
ancestors
already
from
locked in, but the
staking,
last one can kind
now
of just depend.
I can't even experience the joy of seeing you again.
Do you remember that you and Father took me to my very first sky rite when I was 8? Back then, you wanted me to pick one accessory out of 4. The sun crown representing nobility, the storm bracelet symbolizing strength, the ice ring embodying wisdom, and the radiant pendant signifying kindness. Grandmother, do you remember the one I chose?
I don't know, the pendant?
You spoke an innocent little prayer, infusing a faint thread of light to that modest pendant.
Yes, and I remembered how
Damn, I
surprised
got it
you were.
right.
In all those centuries, no other child of the Sky People had ever made the same choice I did.
Hyacinthia, there was a time when I thought you were timid.
I guess maybe that was a little bit of like a foreshadowing, foreshadowing that she's gonna be the one to finish it up.
Fiery determination and strengthen our blood. Yet I've told myself that's not a bad thing. If my hummingbird could live her life in kindness and optimism, then it'd be a good thing. I never thought the burden of retrieving the core flame of Aquila.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. You think it'd be like one of the warriors, but no, it's like the one that's just like
Don't worry about me.
super kind, doesn't do any fighting,
I
basically,
believe
really.
what makes someone a Skyfolk isn't just outstanding strength, but the capacity to shape
But
the
she does have
world.
a lot of knowledge, right? Has a whole bunch of lore
When
for
the
family in
world
her
prayed
head.
out for a hero to challenge the gods 1,000 years ago, Zeliosi stepped forward and began the flame-chasing era. And now, as the flame chase journey nears its end, this broken world is crying out for something else. Healing.
And that's why she's a healer.
Isn't it poetic? A saga that spans 1,000 years, began with Sky, and will also end with Sky.
You're still as optimistic as ever, just like when you were a kid. If your mind is set, Hyacinthia, then carry your resolve through to the very end. Return to the sky with my blessing, and watch over this world on the threshold of salvation.
Grandmother, thank
Another
you.
request?
But I have one last request.
Maybe like an extra blessing or something?
Speak, Hyacinthia. We should still have some time.
Before you go, could you tell
Oh.
me the tale of the Sky
That's a nice
Hero
tale.
once more? Just like you used to.
Then listen closely, my dearest hummingbird. After all, this will be the last time. For millennia, the Titans waged relentless wars, leaving the world scarred and ravaged. A century of the Chrysos War plunged the nations into chaos and decay. Until a spear, fueled
Is this
by
like Nicanor?
mortal rage,
He's the only one I can think of as a spear.
pierced through the smoke and flames that buried the prophecy of deliverance.
Oh, or maybe something else, I guess.
Aquila, the celestial shaper, the 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing
fuck?
sun and wielding thunder.
Like Three
Those
different
struck
things
blind
here.
in 99 eyes by Nikador, they kept one eye glaring at the children of Twilight who received divine blessing, yet turned their weapons against
I don't
the
know what the hell this is. Like the moon and then the sun.
Chrysos heir of the sky, Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, ascended the forbidden lands of the Eye of Twilight at dusk.
The night Pegasus
clad
and the
in
sun
wings.
Griffith or I don't
To
know.
her left
No, it's
was
not
the
really
lion-headed
Griffith. It's more like a
Solibus
lion.
The sunlit wings, whose roars breathed divine flames and scorched
The sun lion
the
and the
world.
moon Pegasus.
To her right was the horse-bodied Lunibus, the moonlit plume, whose graceful steps trampled the stars in the heavens.
And together fused, they become the moon and the night, or the moon and the sun.
Ruler of the sky, determined to seize the divine core flame through plunder. The Titans' every roar summoned lightning bolts, and their every movement stirred cyclones. The wounded Titan's blood poured down like boiling rain upon the world and converged into scalding torrents. In the final moments of battle, the sunlit wings set the Titan's wings aflame, while the moonlit plume sealed the divine body. The battered hero of the sky, with her wings broken and her body covered in wounds, struggled to lift her spear and pierced the last monstrous eye.
One big ol' eye here.
The
I
Titan's
still don't know what the hell this is
divine
though.
body crashed to the ground.
Oh, this
And
is
with
the
it,
Sky Titan.
The sky tore apart like fabric, about to fall with its god. The fear and pleas of mortals urged the hero of the sky to rise again. Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, the first of the Chrysos heirs to slay a god in this world, charged into the crumbling body of Aquila with her two fearless winged companions. She merged with the Titan, holding up the sky once more, only to leave behind a powerful message for the world.
Is this how like the day and night cycle basically
My
happened?
descendants will be blessed and cross the rainbow bridge back to the sky. At the end of the prophecy of Genesis, they will reclaim the core flame from my hands.
I imagine it's probably not gonna be like an easy like, all right, you know, here you go, you know, here's my hand, just take it.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
There's Finan. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah, the MC does sound different. I heard that the MC they get a different voice actor, but yeah, this is like my first time hearing it
This is a
really.
big ask, Namazune. I hope you understand.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this
hot-ass
task.
NPC.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
There you are, partner. You didn't oversleep this time, did you?
I don't know.
You like calling me that, don't you? Oh, well, I've embraced it now. It doesn't even faze me anymore.
Oh, what's up, Scarra?
Ready, comrade? If all goes according to plan, This could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side.
Last battle. I think we still have a couple more before it's our final battle, though.
If the curse separating Amphorius from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after their fall.
Aren't I supposed to turn into a Titan?
Problem. We'll need to get you home before Era Nova.
That is true, because we do have the power of the
Let's
Time
leave the
Titan,
emotional
right?
goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing the Seal...
Yeah, Seal Slammers from last patch. Yeah, I remember that. I beat your ass.
That bumping Seal game, didn't you teach me something back then?
Why is this butterfly just frozen? I
Crack
don't know.
the
It's just
champagne at
resting.
halftime to
Sounds so
watch
tired.
victory
Do you have pain
slip
on?
away.
I mean, you know, I'm sure, you know, he has a lot on his plate, but, you know, it's okay. You know, he can handle it. Well, it's the 10th, 12th time now. We can totally open the champagne.
Well, then I have to use something else Don Hung taught me as comeback. The last mile is the hardest.
Hey,
True.
speaking of Dunhung,
But it is also the
where
last
is
one.
he?
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Oh, we'll see.
Please defeat.
I have a feeling that one of us might be
Eye of
stuck up there,
Twilight
though.
And restore compassionate's guide to
Hopefully not.
Amphorius.
Thank you all for your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared. But I'm not the main attraction today.
Yeah, Hyacinth's the
Please
main
don't hesitate
attraction.
to cheer for Miss Hyacinth when she arrives.
Just sub. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Scarra.
Miss Hyacinth, the chosen daughter of the sky, the pride of the Twilight Courtyard.
She's not just the pride of Akuma, but all of
I
Amphorius
think I
as
might
well.
need to set up a
And
different alert.
furthermore,
Man, no spoilers, son.
while the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs,
I
it's
think
not just those
that's weird.
chosen by Aglaya who
I
contribute.
think I might need to figure out how to set up what is it?
Let's extend our
Because I have a thing on
gratitude
Twitch where if you
to the true
follow me on
warriors
there,
of the Outland.
there's like animation that plays,
Bravely stepped
but
up
it seems
and
like it's not set up for
risked their lives for
YouTube.
those they've
So,
never
so I'll see.
met.
Hopefully, I can figure that out for next stream. Thought I had that set
Hero,
up already, but I guess I
Your
don't.
saga will be chronicles and epics, and celebrated across the new world.
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
Quite the flutterer, aren't you?
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart. That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Don Hung, it's hard to imagine what might have become of Ak.
Why'd you cut off? Oh,
The
Hyacinth's
guest
here.
of honor has arrived.
Let's go, Hyacinth! It's time to get your power, hopefully, or I don't know, whatever happens, because it's either you die or you get a power. Or both. Or both. There's always these scenes here where I have like low-key PTSD where like I always imagine
People of Akuma,
that like someone's
I've
about to
been
get like
blessed
shot or
by
like
the
stabbed.
ancestors of the Sky People.
But it doesn't always happen. Sometimes, but like some
They
some
put me
animes and
to
stuff
the
and
stone,
shows I've seen where it's like
mission to me,
when it's kind of
and to
like
have
that
me
and you
claim
kind of
the
it's like
full
happy, you
flame
know,
of Aquila.
some characters see each other and they're kind of like meeting up. Sometimes in some shows or whatever, they like boom, something happens and the character just gets shot or something. I look at PTSD where I kind of like imagine that almost happening sometimes. Like right here, I thought Hyacinth was about to get a shot or something.
4,932 of the light calendar.
Doesn't always happen, but it's just kind of like, oh, you know.
1,062 years since the hero Seliosi
Being Barbara's
initiated
here.
the flame chase journey.
You know, she's better than Barbara. You know,
I,
Barbara.
Hyacinthia of the Sky
Barbara's
People,
like
am prepared to
C,
lead the
D
children of
tier.
humanity
Hyacinth's
back
like a
to the
nice
sky.
A tier, I'd say, for me.
History doesn't.
Even though they do
breathe
look pretty
evenly.
similar.
At times, it suspends its breath for millennia, as though time is frozen. At other times, it pants rapidly, as if poised to topple the world and our civilization in an instant. Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyson, as an observer, you've witnessed the return of 4 core flames.
And you're about to see the
now,
next one be obtained.
It's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm.
Pink Barbara's top tier for real. Yes, sir. She's the best. You know, because Barbara's like very simple design, you know, very kind of, you know, normal like nurse, not maid, but like nun kind of outfit almost, but not the hot kind. Very simple hair color. Whereas like Hyson, you know, she's like, you know, she's more colorful. She looks like a, she's made out of like cotton candy and stuff. I mean, you know, look, like, you know, when you see this, you know, what do you think of? What I think of it is either yogurt, that like yogurt from that I forgot what it's called, but like the banana one, not the banana. I said, what the fuck did I say? Banana? No, the bunny one. You know, it's like that one bunny mascot, whatever, for yogurt. Like also reminds me of, like a toothpaste a little bit. Which also reminds me of like yeah, like cotton candy. I guess a little bit of cherries. You know, a couple different things. Yes, and she has little Ika. Yep. You know, some people like to call him Fat Fuck. You know. You know, I go with either name. You know, for little Ika. You know, little Ika, Fat Fuck, World Ender, World Devourer. You know. Oh.
Thanks for
yeah, she does look like cotton candy. Yeah.
The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled.
Well, I will say I think she does look a little bit better than Orochia from Awua. I mean, Orochia from Awua doesn't look too bad either, but like they kind of have a similar thing where they kind of almost both look like cotton candy with their colors. Fuck, lol. But this trailblazing expedition could even, I can't speak apparently, could even make Akaveli jealous. Oh shit, we're bringing back Akaveli into this. We'll go home as soon as the battle finishes.
So full of energy, comrades. Seems I chose the perfect
I know
day.
this definitely isn't the last fight we're gonna have. I feel like there's probably gonna be like 2 more fights after, like big fights after this. I feel like probably one more against the Flame Reaver, and then whatever this third party is gonna be, because there's apparently a third party that was mentioned earlier that is like involved in this, and as to maybe that it ties into like the Black Tide. So I'm assuming whatever that third party is will be the true like final fight that we'll have here, and most likely that's when everybody like from the Astral Express will come down, whoever you know may come down or whatever, and then of course whoever's here will join in on that fight as well.
That illuminates the world is made of countless
And then we'll have
different
probably like a couple filler patches where we're just having like a party or a good time with everybody, right? I mean, heck, I wouldn't be too surprised if maybe they did. I mean, they could also go 2 ways with it, right? They could go with down the path of like Penacony, where some of these characters are just dead permanently, like Gallagher, or they could go down the route, like a different route where it's like maybe everybody gets, you know, after Phanon gets like his core flame, maybe like, because it seems like they're kind of playing the world's gonna get reset here once they do get the final core flame here. Then maybe like the Astral Express will kind of go back to their, you know, the train, and then maybe they'll come back down, and then maybe everybody's kind of revived again, and maybe the world's like pretty chill, and then there'll be like some filler events for potential future patches. I don't really know. Just kind of throwing some ideas as to what might happen, because they kind of did with Penacony where there was kind of like a bit of filler patches after, before we got back to like main story content. No, I guess it's kind of like 2 divisions, right? There's like the main story content, and then there's like the sub main story content, or like we may go back to like a previous area, like how we do with Fei Zhao and all that like stuff with the wolf guy and all that, or it's like a subplot kind of thing. Oh, we got a cutscene here too. Okay.
Oh, Rainbow Bridge,
The
please
Rainbow
guide us to
Bridge.
ascend to the skies once more.
Let's do it. Are you gonna pull Phanon? Hell yeah, I am. He's pretty cool. But I'm gonna get Saber first, and then pull for Phanon. And then maybe go for his Saber's light cone after. But I do want to make sure I at least get Saber and Phanon. Because I mean, hey, you know, Phanon's cool, and he's you know, the main character, right? I don't know, I like
Flying
Phanon.
along the Rainbow Bridge is truly an amazing experience.
Damn, okay.
The Eye of Twilight.
not gonna lie, I thought we were gonna go like a little
Skyfortress
higher
of
up, but this is, you know, it's still cool.
Never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the clouds.
Oh, well, I wonder if Aqua's gonna be nice or
This
not.
must be where the hero Celios
You know, because some
stood
Titans,
when she
yeah,
challenged
maybe not too
Aquila
nice.
and began the first step of the flame chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began.
Our turn to challenge the Titan.
What we must do will not change, no matter how much of the legends are true.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located sky castrum the only force that could face Castrum Kremlos
interesting.
head-on in the Chrysos
Wonder if that
War.
means that if any of the
But they were
technology is still
divided
here.
within. The frequent
Yeah,
wars
totally nice,
started
bro.
by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended. In the end, they had to hide among the clouds, far from the conflicts raging below.
Apparently, the division was between the two most
Sun
important
folk
sky
and rain
tribes,
folk.
the Sun folk and the Rain folk.
I feel like it makes more sense to be the
Celios'
like
frustration
night
towards
folk,
the
right? Or
endless
like the moon
strife
folk.
among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above.
Where should she go in the
After
end?
driving the enraged Titan to the brink of defeat with her two winged companions, they all vanished somewhere in the sky. Her courage was unparalleled. Yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of sky. Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself, trapping them
Damn.
deep within the Eye of Twilight
That's like some
to support the heavens of
it's like some
Amphorius
Wua stuff
forever.
with the ongoing story for Renacita Loki, with what happened with
I would've
in that
considered it
story.
a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened with Professor Anaxa, not anymore. Has that Titan and that fused hero been looking down
Wow, that
on the
is
world from here for 1,000
that's
years?
funny. That is basically 1-to-1 with the Wua story, basically, almost right there. That is kind of funny. That is like almost 1-to-1. That's kind of crazy how similar they are, because they're kind of like ongoing at the same time.
Maybe the Eye of
That's kind of funny,
Twilight
though, and to me at
already
least,
turned into
how very
ruins.
similar that is to some plot points that were going on in the current Wua story.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Whoa, what the fuck is
Something's
this?
not right. I can kind of feel how big and empty this place is, but all I can see
Little
is
mechanism
darkness.
here. What's on the other side of this?
Maybe it's the Celestial Mural.
Celestial
the
mural.
Sky City believes that mural to be connected to Amphorius' sky. And any weather condition depicted on
shit.
it will become
Full on
actual
weather control?
The mural would reflect Aquila's shifting mood, like clear skies, fog, snow, or thunderstorms. The sky priests would gather here during peaceful times and
I mean, why
pray to
pray?
the
We
god
can literally
for
control
warm
it.
breezes and good harvests. To put it in words that Gray and Danny would understand, just think of it as a massive screen.
Aquila's
In
theme
any
park.
case, exploring in the dark is never a good option. If we could light up the mural, it might just provide us with the light needed to move forward. That really conspicuous device might be part of the ritual. Let's go take a look. It's dark, so watch your feet.
Doesn't seem like there's too much to trip on. Whoa, it's like a sun. How bad Igani leads?
I have no idea how to turn it on. If only we had help from the wisdom of those who came before us. That's it.
Oh yeah, Mem could do
I
it.
almost forgot.
She could just go back in
Great
time and
memory.
figure out who was still
My warrior
here.
powers.
Got it! We just need to find the scattered memory nearby, right? That's simple. Give me a little time. Feel the flow of time. Over there. And over there. Done! There haven't been many people for a while, so the traces of time are super obvious.
I knew you could do it, Memi.
Memi.
You are a
Memi's OP.
huge help.
True, she is very OP. But she literally came in clutch with that with the big first fight against Naked Door.
Arrogant sunfolk.
Rainfolk.
The Titan will condemn your brazen disrespect.
Ouch.
But Aquila, you that shape the sky, why do you avoid the pursuit of dark clouds? Are not clear skies and stormy rains equally your creations?
I mean, you kind of have to have a mix of one or the
Sunborn
other.
see your behavior as an act of favoritism towards them, and weaponize this reason to oppress my people. The Rainfolk will not suffer in silence. Oh God, if you remain silent, we shall have to forge our own weapons and resist the malice concealed under your brilliance. May the Eye of Twilight never open, and may torrid rains descend forever.
Avoid the pursuit of dark clouds. Aquila doesn't like rainstorms. It seems
wonder
a
if that's
little hard to
important.
believe. But we
Little
should
dude
write
doesn't
this
like
clue
water,
down first.
I guess. Alright, well, I'm assuming the other one's gonna be the sun, right?
Foolish rainfolk.
Foolish rainfolk. Alright, buddy.
Great Aquila has already left a mark of their manifestation on the golden clouds. The gods' choice is clear.
This just seems
Only
kind of
we,
goofy, man. And
the
just be like, oh my
Sunborn,
gosh,
are the true
we're the
heirs
sun
of the
folk.
sky.
We're like, oh, we're the rain folk. It's like, buddy,
war
just
is
come together. You know,
end in
weather
the
happens all the
victory
time. You
of
know,
the
it switches up.
Sunfolk.
I wouldn't be surprised. Could you imagine there's like a subsection that's like, we're the hail or snow folk. Don't leave us out.
Left a mark among the golden clouds.
What do you say? Made the yeah, left. Hold on. Miracle has already left a mark of their manifestation among the golden clouds. There's golden clouds?
Is this referring to the celestial mural? But we can't see anything right now. It is, as the rumors said. The Sky Castrum was far from united.
Maybe because they're
Guess
so
he's right.
isolated, that's maybe why they
This
got,
venue is indeed where
you know,
celestial
divided,
rituals
which is
were
kind of
born.
crazy because you think being on a small
Maybe
thing like
can
this
you
that you would,
retrieve even more
you know,
memories?
be grouped up more, but
No problem at all.
I guess it's also multiple
Here
times, like
goes.
even like in sci-fi series where there's like a spaceship, right? Sometimes half of the crew gets split on
Wind,
decisions, so maybe it's kind of like that.
Rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk. Commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural.
Stop, foolish Cloudborn! How dare you tamper with the celestial globe and distort the weather? This is blasphemy!
The Titan bequeathed the celestial globe to our ancestors.
My understanding, it just sounds like you can just choose whatever weather you want.
Equally between day and night, so that all things could grow beneath the celestial phenomenon they preferred. But the Sunborn have asserted control over the celestial mural. And now the days are endless.
Oh,
subjecting the
interesting.
land to drought and
So,
burning. And you have the
so
gall to
basically they're
accuse the
like,
Rainfolk, who
it's
you've oppressed.
daytime all the time, and then I guess Rainfolk maybe had a little bit of control to turn into like nighttime a little bit, but more so just, you know, summon rain and stuff.
How can storm clouds and rain, unloved by Aquila, lead the Skyfolk to victory in the Chrysos War?
I mean, that's interesting though.
Your character.
Yeah, so it must have been like I forget, I don't know if it's Antarctica or the other one, where because there's some places like, you know, the North Pole and South Pole where it's like full daytime for like a couple months, and then full like darkness for the other couple months.
Cry in silence.
So I wonder if it was something kind of like that, but granted, seeming maybe more for like
Then let
years,
us
right?
show you what we are really made of.
But yeah, it definitely probably want a balance of the two. than just full sun all the time. I don't know, man.
Fanatics whose minds have been muddled by the heat. By Aquila above, meet your demise.
What, she stabbed him or what? It's kind of funny fucking yell.
What a terrifying memory.
The brutal internal strife is sad to see. It appears the Sky Cities didn't fall to external threats after all.
They just wiped each other out.
The proud Sun folk saw themselves as divinely chosen, exacting long-standing oppression on other tribes. And the Rain folk suffering.
You know, if you really think about it, this is like the Skypiea arc from One Piece, you know? The Skypiea arc, there was like two, you know, there's like the natives or whatever with like the rocket launchers and stuff, and then there's the people that were like with the nail, that were kind of more sheep-like almost. Of course, some of them had wings, right? Now we're just witnessing a whopping. Or yeah, maybe he just got punched a lot. Or whooping. People are truly ignorant. Not surprising when living in a world with literal gods that you can see. Yeah.
No
Doesn't leave too much, not enough room for
conflict
common
among
sense
humans
sometimes.
is destined to persist. Having witnessed the actions of Kindness and the Cleaners, it isn't so hard to understand this piece of history.
I'm assuming neither side won.
There's nothing but empty silence here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody basically lost their life.
I fear there were no winners.
The hero Seliosi. How did she view the ancient
Probably thought it
feud
was
between
stupid,
the
I'd
Sun
imagine.
folk and Rain folk? The legends focus on her god-slaying expedition, but are hazy on the fall of the sky denizens. Perhaps I can piece together the true face of history here.
One step at a time. Do you remember the verse that Rain folk sang, Hyacinth? Perhaps that's the key to unlocking the celestial mural.
Maybe, but it might also
I
just
already
activate,
memorized it.
you know,
No.
storms and rain on
we try to
everybody
read
else
it?
that's down below. Hopefully not, because that probably wouldn't be that good. Man, Hyacinth is so short.
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural!
Oh. Silius is so pretty.
Clouds, blazing radiance.
Looks crazy.
What a breathtaking scene.
Look at the mark of their manifestation mentioned by the memory fragment. The mark? Oh, that. What the hell? What is that? It's like an eye.
How chilling. I wonder if Aquila is also watching us. I remember the Rain folk mentioned the Titan dislikes overcast days. We might be able to use this to our advantage and change how the mark is behaving by changing the weather on the mural.
Wouldn't this affect Okuma?
Don't worry.
That's what I was
The
worried
mural
about.
probably lost its original function ages ago.
Oh, okay.
Alchemist's light comes from the dawn device shouldered by Carefully anyway.
Oh, okay, so this should be fine. Okay, that's good then.
That being said, there's no power in this device anymore. We have to find another celestial globe if we want to change the weather on the mural. Ah, there! That circular device. I'm quite familiar with it. That's a west wind compass of the Twilight Courtyard. We can use it to create a miniature rainbow bridge to walk on.
Oh, alright. Sure.
Who knows? It might even lead us to other areas of the Eye of Twilight. Technology passed down from the Golden Age is finally proving useful. Let's go. Leave the adjustments and calibrations to me.
Let's go explore. That's a huge golden pool down there.
Said to be the energy source that powers the Eye of Twilight's divinity.
Probably don't want to fall into that.
You should watch your step as you walk.
Yeah, probably the same. Would have the same effect as like lava, I'd imagine. Would not be fun.
The mechanical structure is a bit different from the one used in the Twilight Courtyard. How should I put this? It's a little more complicated.
No fun if there's no challenge.
This might take a while, but I think I can manage.
Let's see what we could do. Oh, what the heck? I'm sure I can figure it out.
Deep breaths and find the way out. I think this should be right.
Oh, like this? Oh, okay.
Look, the Rainbow Bridge has appeared.
Well done.
Whoa, it's like the thing from Marvel with Thor.
Careful.
It's a Pegasus.
Is that a winged Pegasus?
It's like little Ika, but way bigger.
Beast. But this one doesn't seem hostile towards us. Tyson, could it be the legendary?
The moon one.
I'm not entirely sure. We might be able to tell if we get closer.
We can't assume it's friendly. Keep your guard up and follow it.
I'm sure we're fine.
Legend has it that the hero Celiosi was always flanked by two winged companions. Solibus
Man, you're slow as
and
shit.
Lunibus. They were her steeds and comrades. If they are still alive, they might help us confront Aquila. It disappeared.
An illusion?
Much for that.
Or the memory dissipated.
Oh, so where the heck is little Ika? Shouldn't he be
How
here?
strange. That Pegasus was different from the other memories. It was surrounded in an air of sorrow. It's so heavy that it's hard to breathe.
Was that Lunibus's phantom? Did it appear here because it has unfinished business?
If that's really the case, there must be a super strong obsession keeping it in one piece.
One Piece!
Could it be some remaining bits
I
of
love One
Celiosi's
Piece.
will?
We can't be sure of that yet. Let's take the elevator up to the Eye of Twilight's core first.
Oh, I'm going pretty high up. Oh, there's a couple different levels to this, huh?
Lady Lunibus?
I will say, I do like these pigs here that let you speed up, because having to walk this at normal speed would kind of suck.
We have come to complete her mission.
Hold up, man.
That's another one?
Oh, it's the lion one, the sun one.
Careful! It's not a memory phantom! It looks like it's alive, but it's so twisted and very shadowy, like those black tide creatures.
Hyacinth, watch out!
So, you're Lady Lunibus, aren't you? Then that corrupted being.
Damn, so
before
the
us
sun
was
one
the
got corrupted.
Lord Solibus, did you lead us here so we can free your companion? I understand.
You gotta put this guy down.
You must have been tormented by pain for so long. But you didn't give up. And you've held on to what little is left of your will with such tenacity. Don't be afraid. You're not alone anymore. I am Hyacinthia, the healer who inherited the hero's bloodline. Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, was once your comrade, wasn't she? Lord Solibus Your body has been completely corroded by the black tide. But I can still heal your tenacious soul. Just like Lady Lunabis, even if you've lost your mortal body, your spirit remains pure. Please, keep holding on to what's left of your will, and I will reawaken you as a heroic soul.
It's like some Fate type shit right there. With that, I'll reawaken you as a heroic spirit. That's pretty cool though.
This battle can't be avoided. But we do not do this for destruction. We
Gotta
do
set his
this
soul
for
free, right?
salvation.
Solobus, the sunlit wings that once accompanied the hero. If this battle can remind you of your great deeds from back then, it would
be my honor.
Come on, heroes!
Alright, then let's do this. Too bad you're not playable here yet, but should be fine. What the heck is this? I'm sure it's fine.
Solobus, please break
Why play the game when I can let the game play for me? Ooh, this is why I love HSR. Because auto. I get the best team for this basically.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Ooh, unlucky big guy. Oh, you get dragged up right now.
May death protect us. Root here.
And he's dead. Alright. Cool battle, guys. Cool battle.
It's over.
Solobus.
Yeah, man. Whew. Ah, I almost broke a sweat with that one. Damn, it's actually talking.
Oh, so she speaks.
Solobus, you're finally awake.
Oh, she's probably can speak now because she's probably happy. She's like, oh, hey, let's go home. My other partner's alive.
My consciousness has been lost for far too long. Finally, I have been released from the Black Tide's
Oh, it's a little bit similar to the Black Tide.
Little girl, are you Celiosi's
Yeah,
descendant?
she sure is.
It is me, Lord Solobus. My name is Hyacinthia, and my companions call me Hyacinth.
Hyacinthia, you
What's
don't
that supposed
have
to
the
mean?
scent of her on you.
It's been 1,000 years. Celiosi's blood may have thinned in my veins, but the resolve of the Sky People has never been eroded by time. I've journeyed here to fulfill her dying wish.
How much do you know
Probably everything.
about her
Unless there's like some
dying
extra
wish?
secret stuff that wasn't mentioned.
I know that in order to support the shattered sky, she merged herself with the divine body of the Titan. And I also know that she left behind a message, calling on future generations to one day ascend to the heavens again and reclaim the core flame of Aquila.
Has the legend changed so much since your people?
Damn,
flew
he's kind of like
together?
offended by that. He's like, what? That's not at all
You
what
said
happened.
you're a doctor. You only know how to heal and tend to wounds. With such a weak lot in life, how do you plan
Hey man,
to
trust
challenge
Heist and she got
the
it.
embodiment of the heavens?
You got that golden blood, she's here, you know?
With this long sword, heroic soul.
In my bat.
We're all Hyacinthia's companions and comrades. You've already witnessed our combined strength.
It's not bad, but still.
He's like, yeah, you're not bad, but you know, our main girl, she was the best one, you know, she's really good.
Solobus, let go of your ego and accept their kindness. You've been trapped in time by the Black Tide, while great change has spread over the world. If I'm not mistaken, the god of war Nikador
Damn, she even knows
also
about
fell
that
to the
too?
hands of these warriors.
Yeah, let's go. Vouching for us right
We've
now.
laid all the other titans to rest, one by one.
I
Now
don't
the
doubt
final
Fat Fuck
target
Soul.
of the Flame Chase
Soul is
is the
true. Don't
master of this
don't
sky
doubt the Fat Fuck. He'll carry. He does. You know, he's pretty
Please guide
strong.
us
You know, he
to
can do
an
some pretty good
audience
damage.
with Aquila. Heroic souls. Celiosi initiated the
I don't know where he is right now, but you know, he helps out quite a bit.
Flames. Even if she could not witness the end of this era, you will all at least bear witness on her behalf.
confidence, and fierceness. Yes, I do indeed see a shadow of her in you.
What the heck is that? Why is it moving?
Aquala's mark flew away?
Maybe they detected our awakening.
He's with us in our hearts.
Well, perhaps our presence.
That's true. It always will be.
Fierce battle from 1,000 years ago.
We learned from past memories that the Sky Titan fears dark clouds.
Oh yeah,
But
they
you
would
know
probably
more
help
about
us
this
out with
topic?
knowing a bit more lore as to how to take care of this guy.
What the memo
Could
sprite
be
said
unlike
is true. But you all still need a guide.
a guide.
Follow me,
Oh,
Hyacinthia and
hey,
fellow
I'm down.
warriors.
These guys are kind of cool for the most part.
Let the hunt for the gods start again.
Damn, bro sounded like Kratos a little bit from God of War
Lady Lunabis not going with us?
with the whole hunting
I will be
gods kind of
waiting for
thing.
you all at the next destination, Hyacinth.
No, let's go then. Oh, there it is.
1,000 years have passed, and yet this place feels the same.
Everybody kind of already died.
Just that there is no more human clamor. This is the Hall of the Sunfolk, where the Sunborn once held grand ceremonies to give thanks for Aquila's gifts.
So, did the Sky Titan really take the side of the Sunfolk?
Everyone thought so until Celiosi's spear pierced through Aquila's wrath. Only then did we understand that Aquila wasn't hiding from the clouds and rain, but from the horror that lurked within the unlit shadows.
What's that's like the Black Tide or what?
The Black Tide's threat has forced the Chrysos heirs to complete our flame chase journey.
Oh, so they still have
heading
to deal with
toward
the Black Tide even
prophecy's
then?
miracle of Genesis.
Damn, that thing's been around for like a long time.
Chrysos heirs. In our time, that title used to stir up waves of outrage. But you all seem to be revered as heroes.
It's all
That's
thanks to
kind of
those
cool,
who
a
came
little bit.
before us. Trebios.
Like you know, one type of name being like these guys were just OP, strong as fuck savages, and then or warriors, and then now it's like no, now they're heroes, you know.
Who made it to the end?
What does that mean?
Wait, what? Hold on. All thanks to this came before us, Trebius and Aglia. So he knows, or so they know about Tribi and Aglia still. Okay, interesting. Granted,
Let's
Aglia's
not
kind of dead,
elaborate
but
on unrelated topics. You now know how to activate the celestial globe. So go and force out the Titan in the mural.
The road got sucked away by the wind fan? Did Aquila do that?
You have nothing to fear.
yeah,
We
no
can
problem.
use the power of time to rewind it if we have to.
I don't need to read all that. I'm sure I can figure it out.
It didn't work. The it looks like this device can amplify the power of Orynyx's prayer. Why don't you try to change the wind's direction? Now the prayer should
thing.
rewind for even longer. Let's try to control the wind's direction with this thing, partner.
Alright, I'm good to go.
A celestial globe is right ahead. Let's go and force Aquila to come out.
Oh, Aquila.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the
This one's
celestial
interesting though. This
globe.
one's like all cloudy and stuff, because the other one's all with the sun.
Celestial mural.
This one's like all cloudy and like windy and stuff, which is interesting. Maybe this is like
Celestial
the other
shift.
version.
Didn't work.
So maybe we need to say the other variant with like, but instead of saying like all windy and sun, it needs to swap to with the sun or something. Maybe, I don't know.
These circuits all seem
Or
to
maybe
be
not.
corroded by the black tide. Here's hoping those 2 prophecy tablets can help us out.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Alright. Ooh, another puzzle. How would I solve this? Oh, that was easy. Oh, that thing fucking zoomed. I don't even know what those
Smooth
are.
sailing so far. We've got one more circuit to fix. Let's keep going and find the tablet on the other side.
Oh, I see it over there. Let's go. Going down here. Get out of here, you gross ass black tide. Lock on and decipher.
I've seen puzzles like this in books. I want to make something.
Finally made it. Hopefully, this is enough to fix the celestial globe.
Alright. How would I do this one, I wonder? Well, it looks like all the big ass circuitry is ready to go now. What's over here? Oh, it's just saying where to go. Alright. Now we should be able to open this up.
Return of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Change celestial mural.
Ooh, shooting that big old laser. Marcus disappeared
Looks
again.
like they're still avoiding us. I wonder if it's cowardice, or if they have something up their sleeve.
I fear the Aquila of present has long lost their sanity, but
Just like
instinct
Nicador.
still drives them to flee from the shadows, to evade the black tide's encroachment.
Is the hero's consciousness still in there? I don't think so. Maybe like a little bit, because Nicador kind of had a little bit still, but probably
But I
not.
am certain that the will behind that mark is not hers. She would not abscond like a disgraceful deserter, willingly exiled by the pursuit of dark clouds. It is time to leave this place.
Alright, I guess we gotta go somewhere else now.
Next stop.
A moment, please, Lord Solibus. I
One more thing?
have one more thing I wish to do.
What is it, girl?
To honor the pact with Celiosi. Her descendants spent a millennium looking up at the sky. I believe my countless ancestors
Oh, true story,
who lived
huh?
for that purpose deserve to
I guess
know
that's
the
fair,
truth
right? Because I don't
behind
really
her
know the
legend.
true story behind her.
If you don't mind us knocking on the gates of the past, maybe I can peek into this place's history.
You are the ones who hold Orynyx's miracle. I have no authority to prevent you from delving into the past.
Memi, Gray, could I please ask you for this favor? I want to show the truth to my ancestors waiting on the other side.
Alright.
If there are falsehoods in the legends, then there must be a reason for its embellishment. The scene here and the previous memories gave me a bad feeling. What else did the Skyfolk encounter after Seliosi challenged the god? I must figure out the truth behind the legend, even if it's for my ancestors' sake.
Hyacinth, you're such a good child. Don't worry.
Well, I guess the grandma was right about that. Like, whoever the main one to do this is supposed to reveal the truth to all the descendants.
I'll gather them up now, and mold them, and mold them. All done.
Thank you, Mimi. Everyone, please witness history with me.
Alright, let's do it. Let's see the truth.
Dusk, have you finally gone mad?
Whoa, that's cool.
The child with the blood of 2 feuding clans will one day destroy the Sky Castrum.
She's like on a big old like Pegasus lion thing with a cool spear.
Spear at our god. Stay in your hand. Your recklessness will only bring divine retribution.
Shut up, old man. I guess.
Divine retribution? Those innocent children of the earth were sentenced to total annihilation by the god above. Well, they had nothing more than mere curiosity for things that lie beyond the sky. Look at yourselves. You call yourselves the Sunborn, yet you're unable to bear the blinding sunlight. You
That's
even
funny.
consider sunburns and blisters as a gift
Ah,
from the
yes,
gods.
our buddy's getting damaged is a blessing. Oh, hell
You
yeah.
declare yourselves the chosen ones, champions favored by Aquila. Yet you dare not even declare war upon the true threat of this world. Instead, you raise your swords and rattle them at your weaker brethren. You are all beyond saving. My father was also a disciple of the sun. But he taught me resilience and justice and guided me towards the light. He taught me wherever there is light, there is hope. Wretched people. I see no hope left in any of you. Even a shadow has more dignity than you lot.
Even so, daughter of dusk. Even so, you should not shatter our faith.
Not just our faith. Aquila forged the sky.
Man, fuck that shit. If it's wrong, it's wrong.
Itself. If they fall, what will this world turn into?
A prophecy echoes from the horizon's edge. It heralds the advent of a new age. One not ruled by the Titans, but created by mortal heroes. I choose to believe in that prophecy. I must believe in any sign that promises to break the chains imposed on us by the old era. Any sign that will lead us to a new chapter of the world. If you wish to stop me from slaying the god, you'd better muster your courage and draw your bows. Let's see if I will be pierced by a hail of arrows first, or if
Damn.
you will be burned
All
to
right,
ash by
all right,
Silius.
Cilios.
How can we even fight?
She's like, man, I don't care. I'm gonna take all you guys down and the Sky Titan.
Warrior goddess
Screw all you.
trampling all lands.
I am not a god, but the only mortal in this cage who is brave enough to defy the Warden. See, you are all truly weak beyond measure. The hunting ground beckons. Come, Solibus!
The hero Seliosi, disillusioned by the Sunfolk's deeds, decided to sever the source of it all. The god they so blindly placed their faith in.
She was brimming with compassion at that time. Her words were bursting with anger, but her heart had nothing but mercy for the children of humanity.
At that time,
We should get going, Hyacinthia. Lunavis is waiting for you.
I have no
all.
more history.
Aquila has fled
I guess
to
not
the
for
other
now.
end of the fortress. Let's chase after them.
I'm gonna guess we're gonna get more history like after the next puzzle or whatever.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
Oh,
Lady Lunabis.
We got a bit of a battle here.
Aquila. Even though they have been corrupted by the Black Tide, they still maintain a connection with their kin in this fortress.
They're behind us as well. Maintain formation and don't get surrounded.
You think to hinder us, imprisoned Titan? Then we will make you understand that resistance is futile.
Damn, alright, Phanon, bro. Phanon is so cool. He used to be kind of chill, like kind of, you know, not knowing what to do. Like, but now he's just like on top of shit, you know, because he kind of has to, right? But it's like, it's kind of cool. He's just like, man, who do you think you are to mess with us?
Embrace a new life.
He's like at the point where like Mighty was in the beginning of the story. Like now he's kind of like ascended to that kind of like same level of like courage and like authority, or like that the Mighty had, or Mighty had basically in the beginning for the most part. Mark of manifestation is fled to the other side of the mural.
Don't stop. Follow it to the Titan. Even if plunged into madness, Aquila is still the Sky Titan. We mustn't let our guard down.
Heroes, over here. Let's keep going. Aim for the next west wind compass.
Man, this little guy is fucking running away. Non-stop, huh? Let's get this out of here. Guess we gotta go up another layer here. And this way.
Look, the Rainbow Bridge is leading us to our next destination. Let's hurry on. Follow Lady Lunabis.
Alright, let's do it. Get to the next level.
Miss Hyson, how are you so certain that you could free Solus from suffering?
Oh, that's interesting. Like half the screen,
My
or part of the
apologies,
screen
Lady
has the
Lunabis.
clouds.
I was not all that certain. But if even the healer loses hope, then how will the patients repossess their hope for life?
What a kind answer.
Alright, should be the final level, or the of like, you know, how many floors this thing has. Excuse me.
It
Passing
said the
by.
Black Tide is a calamity from beyond the sky. If that's true, the sky's defenses would naturally be the first to
That
be
is
breached.
true, because it is, if it is from another planet or from out, you know, beyond the stars, it does make sense that the first place it would hit would be like from up above, right?
Now, I shall lead you into the Rain Folks' Hall.
Legend has it Celiosi's father was a Sun Folk warrior who spent his years fighting and rarely returned to the Eye of Twilight. Her childhood was mostly spent beside her mother, a Rainfolk priest.
Correct. That was true. It was also during her formative years that the conflict between the two tribes began intensifying. The Rainfolk feared the other half of Celiosi's bloodline, and never truly saw her as one of their own.
Yeah.
Yet she bore no hatred for her people, and still grew into a passionate young lady. Until people discovered golden blood ran through her veins. That was the final straw that turned disdain into terror.
What? But the epics said Celiosi left to live in solitude, so she could train her spirit and hone her martial skills. I never would have imagined that she was cast out of her tribe for her lineage and her golden blood.
Even so, she did not despair. She met Solibus and me while she was living alone.
Oh, that's cool. So she kind of like friends, basically, with these I don't know if you call them animals, but like I guess intelligent animals.
I think that
or creatures.
Stronger than fate itself kept Solibus and me here to watch over this abandoned fortress.
Despite experiencing betrayal and exile at the hands of her own people, she was still willing to set out on the path to slay the gods for them. Was Celiosi's love for humanity truly so boundless and unconditional?
Oh, there's Lady Gold. The bro just popped out of nowhere.
Little Ika, why did you run out on your own?
Bro just fucking poofed into existence.
This little one.
You're saying you smell a familiar scent on Lady
Familiar
Lunatus?
scent. Wait, is he the child? Is little Ika a child of
Ika should also
Lunabus?
be a winged beast, right? Could it be?
You were its mom? Or grandmother?
Truly a miracle of fate. Perhaps we did leave something behind for this world.
They fucked? What the? They fucked? Okay.
Lady Lunabus?
That's... I mean, sure.
Little Ika,
It's kind of funny though. Wasn't expecting that.
Press on, flame-chasing heroes. I can sense it.
So the
radiance of Aquila shines
so the
ever
lion and the Pegasus, you know, had a little bit of, you know, intimacy, and then created little Ika. Huh. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, right? Okay. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. But hey, I'm down. I'm down for it. That's kind of cool. So that means Luika has both the powers of, you know, both of them.
Where did the Skyfolk go after Celiosi challenged the god?
That's actually pretty cool, though. I actually like that.
Just like the countless tribes throughout history, they were drowned in the dark clouds of time.
Aquila, they are indeed here.
The celestial globe is right ahead.
Yeah, I'm sure we can take them.
There are black tide creatures guarding it.
Looks like we can't skip this fight. Let's go get them. It's another one of those devices that can enhance prayers. Can I leave that to you, partner?
Sure thing. Going up. A Titankin that was corroded by the black tide. It seems stronger than
Before it was
before.
consumed by madness, it must have also faithfully served the Titan, don't you think?
Probably.
No healer can heal all, especially faced with souls that are trapped deeply in the clutches of pain. Granting it a dignified end may be the most compassionate act of all.
Have some sunshine!
Alright.
Okay. Dispel the gloom! Destroy the skies!
Embrace a new life.
I like how this team has literally a big ass dragon and then like eat little Ika, right? The fucking fat Pegasus.
Root here.
Head out, farewell. I'll watch over you and guide you on your path.
As you wish.
Rest now, Titankin.
The celestial globe looks complete, but it still won't start. Is there something wrong internally?
Maybe it's not damaged, but it's missing an energy source. Look there, the massive objects that look like hard drives.
Hard drives?
Let me rephrase. Do you see the two structures that are glowing blue on both sides? Some of them are protruding out, not fully inserted in the slots. My intuition tells me they have something. This is the big ass like fucking PC The whole like this building or whatever is literally just a big old PC here.
Let's look around and see if there are any mechanisms.
With like the monitor being like internal.
That didn't take much effort. The hand of Zagreus always appears when it's most needed.
Lady Lunibus, if it's not too much trouble, please wait for a little longer.
It's you all who have to do the work. I've wandered around here for 1,000 years, so this brief moment hardly qualifies as waiting. Furthermore,
Probably wants some alone time with her kid.
I would like to have a moment alone with this little one.
Just anything? To do? I'm curious.
Your parents and their parents, have they always been by the Skyfolk side? That is quite comforting.
Oh, or maybe it's not like a direct, like the direct kid, but maybe like a past descendant. Maybe, I guess is maybe what they're going for. I don't know. Regardless, they're clearly related in some way, whether it's like direct kid or whether it's partial, like a descendant kind of thing. All right, let's put these slots in.
That's certainly pretty crude and simple.
I mean, if it works, right?
All good. Let's keep going. As expected, Brady is getting more and more skilled at handling the hand of Zagreus. Let's go. We should return and check on the celestial globe.
Anything else we need to break? Oh wait, you can actually kill them with that? Oh shit. Oh, that's the case. Hold on. They're booking for it. That's funny. I don't know, you can actually kill these guys with the hand. Anything else I need to take care of? Doesn't seem like it. Unless... Oh, can't do that. Could you imagine? Just like could it take a knock away like part of its like HP or something? The heck? He was just hiding there. Alright. Probably good with that.
I want to make something with it. But what to make? The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Blot out the blazing sun, celestial mural.
Let's shoot another laser. Take this, Aquila. Nowhere to run.
Aquila.
Never mind.
We've already changed 2 scenes on the mural. Where else can they go?
In the direction that the denizens of the sky have prayed to their whole lives. Upward.
Will they fly beyond the clouds to the heights that are beyond their reach? As far as we know, it was Aquila that placed the curse on the world, preventing Amphitronians from ever reaching the realm beyond the sky.
A curse that fell from the sky. I can't verify the truth of this claim. When Celiosi fought Aquila, the Titan's incarnation did ascend into the skies, but they never attempted to break through the sky's veil to escape our pursuit.
Could also be that they didn't want to win unfairly? Could it be that they too were unable to break through the heavens? It's not impossible. Perhaps the interpretation of the myth is inaccurate. It might be someone else who seeks to prevent Amphitronians from reaching the world beyond the sky.
Regardless, We can
Yeah,
only know
maybe.
the truth after we've defeated them. Before we press
Could be
on.
that third party.
Partner, Mem, let's unveil the history for Hyacinth. The true story behind the legend is yet to be fully revealed.
Okay, leave it to me.
More
Flowing,
lore.
gathering, recollection,
Reveal.
reveal.
Oh, daughter of dusk, who has permitted your return to
Oh,
the
from both
secret
sides, huh?
land of
Both the sun and the
bearing the blood
moon.
of heresy and curse of gold, exile is your eternal sentence.
My kin of old, I am no longer the immature fledgling I once was. I found my wings. The shackles you bound me with have rusted away, and I shall decide which direction I'll fly. As for this return home, before I embark on my god-slaying quest, those who worship the god who is about to die deserve to know everything.
And what's that supposed to be?
So, the dreadful rumors are true. The cursed daughter of dusk, the invincible day thunder knight, will soar into the heavens to challenge the Titan.
Why would you do this, Seliosi? You were once such
Because
a
y'all are being
warm-hearted girl.
fooled.
In this hall of the Cloudborn, you prayed so devoutly to Aquila.
I've seen through the Titan's indifference, and grown weary of the tragic dances mortals perform under their neglect. I see how you blame the god for their favoritism, yet lack the courage to rebel against the core of your beliefs. You're quick to turn your blades on your kin, but you
Yeah,
never
the
dare
true-
to confront the true source of your hatred.
True villain.
I feel sorry for you. I grew up among you, and once saw myself
No,
as
it's kind of
part this
badass. Not gonna lie,
tribe.
be like, man, I used to be a part of you, but like
persecution
now
you
I'm on
suffered
another
runs
level,
deep. For that,
actually
I
doing what needs to
understand
be
your
done.
hatred towards me. And I forgive you for casting me out. Out of care for you all, I'll walk this path on behalf of everyone. Let the fall of the Eye of Twilight mark the dawn of a new chapter in history. Upon my return, there will be no more unjust gods.
At least here, kinda.
When a broken faith finally disappears, the children of humanity will be reborn. The skies will mend, and the divide between day and night will fade away.
You are so naive, daughter of dusk. So powerful, yet so innocent.
So innocent.
I fear you. I can't imagine how twisted you may become when you realize that shallow and fragile mortals can't bear the immense weight of your boundless love.
Farewell, my kin. I'll always remember the tenderness you once showed me. Meager, but refreshing. Like gentle rain. Fly, Lunabis.
Well, at least the moon people were a lot nicer to her than the sun
the
people.
Titan was as firm as her farewell to her people was dismal.
Kind of sucks though that she was more or less not luckily not super alone, but kind of alone
What happened later, Lady Luna?
from the people that like eluded the same species as her, as humans.
Rather than
I like your
listening to
hairstyle.
me,
Oh, thank you.
Continue onward and witness for yourselves. Follow the trail Aquila has left, heroes. This time, I will guide you alongside Solibus.
Seems like you just woke up now.
I hope we still
Oh,
have time to talk later.
yeah, you could say that. Definitely not like it's 5 in the morning and I'm still haven't gone to bed yet or anything. Definitely not that one. Definitely not that. But it is a bit early, so it can't be super loud. Luckily, I'm kind of close to the mic.
Celiosi
Kind of helps out a little bit
is
with that.
such a mighty hero. Yet her partner, who must have walked with her to pass on her bloodline, was completely unrecorded in legend. Was he also a warrior? Or perhaps...
Maybe
You will
both.
soon have your answer, Miss Harrison.
Lord Solibus is waiting for us.
Sounds like you're saying syllabus.
Make sure you
Oh, really?
keep
It's
it safe.
7 a.m. for me right now. You know, it's different times for everybody in the world, but yeah, it's like 5 in the morning for me right now. Not really the best time to be streaming for me because I, you know, unless I wake up early, right, and got my sleep ahead of time.
They soared toward the mural's dome.
But you know, it's not really the case.
I remember too, Solibus.
What exactly
Final talk.
happened?
Where you live, you don't mind asking? I live in California, you know, in the U.S.
Dome. We dealt Aquila a fatal blow. The sunlit wings set the Titan's wings aflame.
The moonlit plume sealed the divine body.
The battered hero of the sky pierced the last monstrous eye. It seems that the legend describing the
Great, so in the same time you're streaming daily or what? For the past couple days, kinda, yeah. Though I probably should be streaming a bit earlier, like instead, because I've been streaming like around 2 to 3 in the morning, and then I end up kind of trying to stop around 5 to 6 in the morning, because you know it's a little too late. Preferably 4, but yeah. At least for the last couple days I've been streaming consistently. I do at least stream once a week though, for sure. I do stream at least once a week, and then I try to at least upload at least 1 video per week as well. That's kind of like my, I guess, schedule.
They all share the same expression.
But I'm also doing this because I kind of need to catch up to the story for HSR, and then tomorrow I should be doing another stream for ZZZ's story because I need to catch up on that as well. Because you know we're getting the new like season 2 patch on like Thursday, I think. Gotcha. Then also I'll meet to join your stream in this time. Oh, okay. Oh, well, you know, I can be your background noise or whatever. You know, all good to me. But yeah, for me, preferably though, I would prefer to stream more around like at least like 11 p.m. my time, 11 or 12 p.m. or 11 p.m. or 12 in the morning for me. Preferably is when I would rather stream. But yeah, right now a few people are streaming from the U.S. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, who would want to be streaming like around this time, right? Though there are some people that kind of can stream a little bit like around this time. But like you know they do different games and stuff. Though that's more because you know for them it's maybe like 7 in the morning or something. So like you said, right? So for them it's actually you know reasonable. For me, maybe not as much. Kind of been a bit of a night owl for maybe a little bit too long. But I'm just like I kind of want to stream, so it's, you know, kind of works out. Because in the day, you know, sometimes I'll take care of other things, or sometimes I work on my YouTube videos and stuff like that. So you know, different things like that, I guess.
Glorifying the heroes and their triumphs.
You'll witness a side of the legend that's never been told, young Hyacinthia. With a truth hidden for a millennium before you. Can you still walk with the same conviction?
I'm sure Hyacinth can handle it.
A harsh truth, one that is bound to shake your beliefs. Are you ready to face it, Miss Hyacinth?
Actually, I got a night shift job, so it's the only time to give some time to watching Honkai streams. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
I am ready, honored ones.
I mean, hey, you know, glad to help out. However much I can.
The spirits of my ancestors will urge me to make the right choice. This mission is far
I do stream like multiple gacha games though, so like it won't always be like a star rail. But whenever there's like a story or whatever, then you know I'll stream it eventually. Of course, polls as well. What about me? Like I said, kind of a bit, you know, a bit of a night owl.
Had their reasons and
How do you manage with streaming with job?
As for those reasons,
Honestly, like
I choose to believe they
there's
came
like some
from a
streamers,
place
like I'll
of
just say it like this. There's some streamers that
how I see the world.
basically after they get off their shift, they go right into streaming. There's like at least one streamer I watch still that basically how he used to do it when he had a job was every time he would come home, which would be like around, you know, during the day, he would basically maybe eat something or get like right into streaming basically, and then stream for like a good couple hours, maybe like 8 hours or something, and then from there end stream and then do whatever he needs to, then go to bed, and then, you know, next day for work. So something like that basically. Yeah, it's you gotta try to be consistent. Yeah. So you know, I'm a part-time student, so it's been kind of like difficult to focus on streaming, and then like, well, not streaming like at least once a week, but streaming like every single day. But part of it is like a bit of like motivation, because sometimes there's maybe like I'm not too sure what sometimes to stream or whatever other than dailies, which I've been kind of mixed about, like, oh, whether I should or should not stream like just me playing dailies for all like my 10 plus gacha games that I play, because I play way too many. It could help you to become affiliate and get viewers and followers. Yeah, I have noticed though for the last couple of days that I have been streaming like around this time, I seem to get more traction. But the problem is that since it's so late in the morning, you know, I kind of need to get to bed, and then it's like oh, you know, like, why am I getting so much traction now? But yeah, I definitely do agree with you on the being consistent is really, really good. Also, thanks for the follow, man. But yeah, 100% being consistent is really, really good. For me, that consistently is streaming at least once a week, but I should probably, because now I can have a bit more free time, I should try to, you know, kind of be more consistent with increasing the amount of days instead of just one day. But I do like to spend time with my other friends, and then I also do like to spend time to like edit videos and record them as well. So it's kind of hard to like balance all those things, because, you know, so many different things going into each thing with that. That's also kind of why lately, for the last couple of days, my streams have been starting like around 2 to 3 in the morning, rather than like at like 1 in the morning at least, just because of that. Just followed us so I will get email when you stream next time. You might get an email, but at the very least, if you do have like the app, like the Twitch app or whatever, then that should send a notification as to when I do go live. If you have the app, or if you're just in Twitch, like on the, you know, the web page, my thing might pop up as well. I think there is a bell notification though for notifications for streams when I do go live. So if that's like not on, you know, you might want to collect that as well. But to be honest, it's been a long time since I messed with that, with the bell.
They're desperately struggling to block our path, but we've backed them into a corner.
Also, I feel like I might have missed some dialogue, but oh well, it's just too late.
This hurdle is trivial compared to the endless flame chase journey.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine.
I'll restore the bridge every time, no matter how many times the Titan obstructs us.
Alright. What are we doing? No, we gotta do this little mini game again. Okay. This one here. Alright. Oh, I forgot the chest though. Just noticed the chest.
The miracle she
Oh,
never
too late, I
stopped
guess.
dreaming of is just one step away from becoming reality.
Honored ones. How did Lady Zeliosi become so powerful?
That is a good question.
Talent and rigorous
Yeah, I guess that too, huh?
Those sound like essential
You know, just
traits for
be really,
every
really
successful
talented
individual.
and just train a lot, and you're good to go.
She is special. Her resolve goes beyond mere stubbornness.
I will say though, just as a heads up, I may only be streaming for like another 30 minutes to like an hour here, because it is 5 in the morning for me. So we'll see how far we get through for the rest of the story. May pick it up though later tonight, and then follow that up with ZZZ or something else. Don't have any server where streams support each other. Kinda, but I don't really like interact too much into those, I guess. But like not like I'm not in any like big official. I don't know if even big barely matters, but I'm not really in like any like official like Twitch specific like streamers supporting each other kind of server or whatever. Haven't really thought about that actually. But I am in some stuff where it's like, if I create content for like a game, like I'm in the JJK Phantom Parade, got a Discord Gacha or Gacha Discord server. I'm in that, and they do have a section to upload videos, but I actually haven't messed with that, to be honest. I probably should, but I just kind of like haven't been bothered, to be honest, with that.
That sword you wield.
Even though I probably should, because I'd imagine it'll help out a little bit with some views. Because maybe if anyone's in there that's curious,
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, they might come across my videos. But at the same time, my videos are just kind of okay, I guess. I don't do anything like too crazy other than like summon videos, news videos, and then like if I think this character is good or not videos, basically. At least for that game.
It's truly marvelous.
The dome still displays a vivid sun. By also covering this mural in clouds, will leave Aqua with no place to hide.
Employ the tactics you've mastered to expose them.
Hyacinthia, we will heed
Alright.
your wishes.
But get into this big battle here.
To reveal Aquila's true form.
My wishes.
It's been 1,000 years. Without our pact, Lunabus and I might have dissipated like everything else here.
Our pact requires us to await the return of the Sky Folk to their ancestral lands. To complete the mission of reclaiming the Titan's core flame, we will carry out your will, Miss Hyacinth. As faithfully as we kept our promise to Seliosi.
But first, we shall reveal the whole truth of history. We will reveal all that befell the Skyfolk after Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey.
As it should be.
Be careful. There are multiple threats. Soldiers
Oh,
tainted by the Black
spawned
Tide.
in.
Do they continue to defend the realm of the Sky Titan
Yeah,
after
we're good
all this
though.
time?
These are gonna be easy.
Perhaps they are protecting the truth slumbering here.
Aside from the descendants of the sky named in the pact, no one else is entitled to access the memories here.
I'm increasingly intrigued by what happened next. Let's deal with these fallen guards first, then. Embark on this final lesson in history.
I know Anaxa would be down for this.
Dawnmaker feels
He was
lighter
here.
and lighter in my hands. I feel that I can do more than just cut down evil with this blade. With golden flames, I can forge a new dawn.
Damn, alright, Phanon. They're saying so. But honestly, Phanon has been saying some really cool lines throughout this entire story, like this whole patch.
I am struck.
Like, you can really like feel the change in like Phanon's character to really be like a really cool like leader and being like more into his own or whatever, like being a really cool, strong leader.
As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Oh, that's easy. Get help from Fat Fuck here.
Your duty, guards. Rest.
God of the sky, we are here. Your resentment and terror will soon end. Lady Seliosi, do you still have your humanity after merging with the Titan? I hope you can witness the harvest of the seeds you once sowed. Now, only the final steps remain.
Something's off.
Something's off.
What's off?
I can feel the memories here churning. It's as if countless emotions have lingered through the ages, refusing to fade away.
What's
The
that?
wandering memories here seem to be pleading for something, heavy with pain and grief, like ghosts lingering by the river of souls.
Back?
Are you ready, Hyacinth?
Welcome back.
Yes. The Flame Chase journey is reaching its final chapter. No matter how cruel the truth
Sorry,
may
man, just
be,
stop, bro. Oh, you're good.
nothing will sway my determination to finish this mission.
The true history buried in time must.
I know how it's like to have like not that great internet.
The fates of mortals should.
I remember I used to only be able to watch videos in like 360p, and even then the videos would buffer like crazy.
We're on the same
Definitely not a
page,
fun
Lord Fang.
time.
Go to the celestial globe, Hyacinthia. The forgotten past will reveal itself to you one fragment at a time. Hold fast to your resolve. You'll need it to face what lies ahead.
Oh, you said about the server? I've not heard. Oh, okay. I said that I wasn't in any servers, like not like officially, like anything that like focuses on anything like that. Pretty much. But also, like, I've never really considered joining anything like that, like official servers, because I also didn't really know if they were a thing until you brought it up, to be honest. I have thought about making a Discord server though, but like, I feel like I'll make one when the time is right, which I don't really feel like the time is right now. I feel like once I get like big enough, that's when I'll be like, all right, I think now it's time to create a Discord server. But I think for the time being, like, I don't think that I really need to make one, to be honest. Just because I'm not really that big, to be fair.
Some skyfolk revered her as a new
But yeah, you know, I've been trying. You know, I'm getting close to almost 1 year of like doing this like consistently, which has been, you know, pretty cool actually. Sure, if you want to, I can share the invite my community where we support streamers and countries. Oh, okay. I might be down to check that out.
Let's keep going.
Zeliosi possessed the strength to slay gods. She failed to sever the cycle of karma, rooted deeply in humanity's hearts.
Sure, can I have your Discord so I'll easily share the invite with you?
The turn of dawn
If you want, you can whisper me like the link to the server if you want.
Drive out the gods, celestial Muro.
Or if you want, I can whisper you mine. Should be fine. Could that be?
How is that possible?
Let's witness, I guess.
Help us, the forsaken skyfolk. Lady Kindness.
Oh, Canis,
you are
what?
The strong one who follows the path of shadows.
The cleaners. Did the skyfolk conspire with them?
Word has it you hunt those with golden blood.
Cammy as well.
All in your quest to cleanse the
Mine,
world.
okay,
of the
sure.
filth of those cursed offspring. Delivered justice for us. The witch with golden blood struck down the proud eye of twilight, desecrating their divine grace.
That's crazy though. Canis was here?
It is we, the devout denizens of the sky, who are forced to pay the price.
I can smell your despair, Skyfolk. The cleaners are on the side of mortals. Together, we'll erase that blasphemous bloodline from this world. The Day Thunder Knight and her fantastic creatures are far too strong. No one can hope to defeat them in a direct fight. But we'll show you every trick, every strategy you can use to turn the tide.
In their desperation, those ancient disciples were willing to do anything. Even ally themselves with the cleaners. But I'm guessing their plan failed, didn't it?
Those assassins were vicious, but not
Request?
foolish.
Alright. We're gonna discuss it later. I want to focus on the story right here.
They weren't driven by any genuine desire to help the oppressed. Their true targets were the innocent Chrysos heirs, hidden among the Skyfolk. These schemes only came to light long after the damage was
We can do it later. You know, kind of busy right now with the story here.
The flame chase journey began. The Chrysos heirs waged war against each other, over who was a legitimate heir of the prophecy. Even Treeby's many selves were pulled into the chaos. At the time, golden blood was seen as a curse. Honestly, it's easy to see why.
But Seliosi, where was she in all this? What thoughts weighed on her mind as she watched everything unfold?
You'll know very soon, Miss Hyacin.
Her unconditional tolerance was met with ruthless betrayal.
I like that Canis was here. It's interesting
Her
though.
deep love for humanity was reduced to ashes, leaving behind only endless fury.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Reveal the history, celestial mural.
Ooh, nowhere to
Now
go.
you have nowhere to hide, Titan.
Look, everyone! Over there!
Are those Lady Lunabis and Lord Solibus?
Yes. Those are remnants of their memories from 1,000 years ago.
What is the true history of the Sky
Your
Folk?
Highness, what are you planning to do?
Long stream today? Probably not for that much longer, to be honest.
We are devout disciples of Lady Seliosi. We would never
We'll just see a little bit more of the story here,
rats.
and then because I feel like we're pretty close to the final part here anyway, so probably finish when the story wraps up here.
Please spare us. We were blinded by hatred and misled by those people clothed in black.
Punish them, Your Highness. Without these stubborn remnants of the past, the Skyfolk may finally stand united under the warrior goddess's banner.
New believer.
The strong crush the weak, twisting faith into a tool for oppression.
The weak rise to power, yet the cycle of hatred endures, unbroken through time.
Seliosi has made her judgment.
The corruption within humanity is a sickness beyond cure.
Yet she once loved us with such fierce devotion. Has she given up on us?
Seliosi touched the core flame and gained the vision of the Titan.
She saw what the god fears, rooted in the darkness, spawning from the edge of the world, the black tide that devours all.
They flee from the clouds, not out of favoritism toward the scorching sun, but merely out of fear of that boundless shadow.
Yet humanity misinterpreted the god's intentions, forging them into weapons for fratricide. This history, brewed from sorrow and tragedy, shall end here.
In the name of the warrior goddess. What kind of fate has she woven for us?
We are here to deliver the message Seliosi left for mortals. To my once beloved, yet now unsavable kin. With golden divine blood coursing through me, even the tyrant of the sky bends to my unyielding light. My light burns far brighter than before, and the fog clouding my mind has finally lifted.
I gaze upon this fragile earth through the god's 100 eyes, and resolution fills me.
It was a crazy little
hero's
speech here.
instinct drives me forward, compelling me to deliver your final judgment.
Your future flows between the boiling streams of the golden pool at your feet.
Rejoice, for as everyone's flesh and blood merge with liquid gold,
you will finally understand what true unity means.
So like all of them dying together and all their blood getting mixed?
I fancy mistake coming. This isn't your fault, Seliosi. Your only mistake was placing far too much hope in humanity.
Wait. Let's see. Gain the vision of the Titan. God, fears, renew darkness, spring at the edge of the world, the black pit devours all. Even God, merely out of fear, the boundless shadow. Humanity is regrets forging them into weapons of practice. Oh, so I guess this is just talking about like how the people misinterpreted like the god like getting scared of the darkness because they thought, oh, they're scared of the clouds, so the clouds must be bad. But no, it's literally because of the actual black tide is what they were scared of. Okay. Interesting. That's just what I'm understanding so far from this.
Ludibus. Solibus. You.
Yes. We acted as Seliosi's executioners.
That day, countless skyfolk fell from the dome of the Eye of Twilight. Swallowed by golden lava, they spent their entire lives praying to the sky. Yet their devotion never earned them
Everybody
wings
drowned with like
to escape
golden
their
lava, basically.
After learning about everything she went through, I can only feel regret. But I can't condemn her choice.
This is the true history. Was Celiosi's fusion with Aquila truly meant to save humanity from
Have you watched Dragon Ball? Yeah, I've seen Dragon Ball before.
the core flame, Seliosi gained insight into the Titans' fear. And glimpsed their cold indifference. Aquila never yearned for mortal devotion. The establishment of the Sky Civilization was
Yeah, I love seeing the sun
merely
come
the
out.
result of humanity's own doing. A celestial globe, said to be gifted by the Titan to the Skyfolk in the myths, was in truth a creation of mortals.
So yeah, I want to start watching it.
With humanity.
It's pretty good. I really enjoyed it. I'm assuming you're talking about like actual Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, but I'll tell you honest, Dragon Ball Z is pretty good too. The Dragon Ball like OG is pretty fun. I really liked it.
In search of a forbidden art said to fuse
The only one I didn't like that much was Dragon Ball Super, but there's like some cool parts of Super that were kind of cool, I guess. I want to start watching Asteria Restart. Another Gacha game, huh? Yeah, I was thinking about that one. Like, cause everybody's hopping on it, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to hop on Asteria Restart. Or you can have a lot on my plate, you know? With all these Gacha games coming out.
The final fragment of history lies just ahead. Go and claim it, Miss Hyacinth. Just as Seliosi once did.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen that much of Asteria Restart. I just heard a lot of people like are basically hopping on that as like the next big, maybe not big Gacha game, but popular Gacha game. Unacceptable. What do you mean? You know, I do play a lot of Gacha games, but you know, I don't have to play every single one. I say that as I literally like was like, man, why would I ever play the JJK Gacha game? And then here I am, basically making you know, almost like a getting close to like maybe not a year, but like almost a year's worth of YouTube videos of JJK. Even though the game looked kind of whatever. Oh, getting ready to. Okay, there's the big fight here. All right. I kind of don't like how they swap my team like this, but sure, whatever, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Is that... Great Seliosi, I beg you, spare this humble life. I've never harmed anyone. The punishment you deliver out of rage is far too harsh for someone innocent like me.
The time has come, mortal.
It's time to face your destiny.
Wait! Please! Let me speak with
Damn,
Her
so
Highness the warrior
people are just getting
goddess.
executed like kind of like left and right here.
Look! Can you see it? Golden blood is spilling from my wounds. I am a Chrysos heir too. Chosen by the prophecy, just like Lady Seliosi.
BRB.
She isn't lying.
Might give it a shot too. We'll see. I don't want to get into another gacha game
What
either.
would you do with one of your
Yeah,
own?
like honestly, I don't know. Like I looked at Hysteria Restart, but I'm like, there's already so many that are gonna be coming out soon that I'm just kind of like, I don't know if it's really worth it to hop on that one. And I'm like, yeah, that seemed okay, but I don't know. To be fair, like I said, I haven't really looked that deep into it. I think is that the PvP one that people were talking about? The one that's like a PvP gacha game.
Others under the guise of the Titan's favor.
I did not.
There's some other ones that are coming out. It looks like the 7 Deadly Sins one might be coming out soon as well. Like it looks like it's going to be coming out in like a couple months here. So that's what I'm more interested in covering, to be honest.
Comrades turn their blades on the faithful who refuse to convert.
I did not.
Unnamed Cryosphere.
When the prophecy of Genesis reached all beings, calling the Chrysos heirs to become heroes of this fractured world. Did you overcome your inner weakness and heed its urgent
Well, everybody
call?
here currently has.
I failed to
Damn,
do
so there were some Cryospheres that couldn't, you know, stand up or like, you know, go to their full potential.
Different from the rest.
I guess that makes sense, but that kind of sucks to hear
My
too.
judgment is just. Only burning gold can purify your sins.
Wait, Lady Seliosi. Please, grant me a moment to explain my cowardice. Your divinity indeed casts our mediocrity in a harsh and unflattering light. Humanity has walked this earth for many ages,
Back.
enduring life's struggles and witnessing its shameful imperfections. Yet, despite everything, we built great city-states and thriving civilizations. Even when trapped in the mud of malice, we continued to struggle and push forward. Because beyond our flaws, the virtue that
Oh, I know
we
you use
all
this place for getting
share
more
is
viewers and followers,
tenacity.
though. Oh, I
Even
mean,
if it means
kind of fine with
risking
this.
everything I have and everything I have yet to
I mean, some
gain.
people do it, some people don't. There's one that's pretty popular that I watch, like a streamer, and he doesn't really have any displays or whatever.
I need to
It's
prove
like
that mortals
basically like the same thing as this, to be honest. Unless he has like some sponsorship or something.
To admit your weakness in such a righteous manner, it seems you have completely abandoned your dignity.
You say you're willing to risk everything you've yet to gain.
Yeah, but you should make your identity.
What kind of
I
miraculous
mean,
bet is that?
yeah, but like at the same time, isn't my identity just me, just me being me?
Simple, Lady Seliosi. Should you grant me a chance?
I mean, a lot of people watch streamers for who they are, not really for any cool overlays or whatever. I mean, you know, they're nice and all. Not saying any flack for people that do use them, but it's not really the be and end all for, you know, needing one.
Should the prophecy
At least in
of
my opinion.
deliverance we've heard hold even the slightest chance of becoming reality, then my descendants will return here one day to prove to you that even the flawed and imperfect mortals you disdain can bear the weight of the world.
Interesting. Release her, Solibus, Lunibus. From now on, she and her descendants will carry both the sky's blessing.
So is this how like the bloodline got brought down
No matter how
with like
long it
Hyacin?
takes, I will wait for the one who is destined to arrive.
Seems like it. Okay, interesting.
When that time comes, I'll take pleasure in mocking these mortal children on how their progenitress sold their unborn lives.
The truth of the legend is finally clear. Hyacinthia.
Am I the descendant of that nameless Chrysos heir? Our
Seems like
lineage
it.
wasn't from the hero, but from a nameless Chrysos heir who begged for mercy before her.
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing though.
My whole clan's fragile, mortal life was simply spared on Celiosi's whim.
We must not yield her to her scorn.
Her judgment may be true. Mortals do have their flaws. But even so, human dignity must not be trampled.
Lord Solibus, Lady Lunibus, tell me, did you wait for 1,000 years at the Eye of Twilight just to witness that Chrysos heir's child coming back to receive punishment?
Damn.
Time alters everything, child.
No, I'm sure they changed to be better beings.
Once upon a time, we had not yet learned to read the complexities of human nature. And Celiosi's perspective was our only window into understanding humanity.
Her words were everything to us. Our guide, comfort, command, and admonition. It wasn't until she fell silent that we learned to perceive humanity through our senses.
During our resistance against the Black Tide, we watched over the Earth, observing the progress of the Flame Chase journey. We saw heroes embarking on a mission of deliverance from which they could not return. The unity and hope Celiosi couldn't see, we've witnessed in her place.
We've changed, young Hyacinthia. Our watch isn't about proving humanity's weaknesses anymore. It's about waiting for the return of the light.
Oh, we'll bring that light in for sure. Once we pop that eye out of there.
I want to tell you this. Doesn't matter if you can hear me or not. I want you to know that I am glad to be born as the child of a nameless and ordinary mortal. Only then can I prove to you that tenacious hope, buried in the deepest part of the human soul, has not been lost to time. It's just waiting to heal and grow, and then it will shine once more. Even the most cowardly individual harbors a seed within. Perhaps in your era, the light on the horizon was too dim for it to sprout. But do you see it now? 1,000 years later, the path you forged is now walked by many brilliant heroes. They love the people of this world, unreservedly, willing to sacrifice themselves to shine a light upon the children of humanity. The light they leave behind will inspire the seeds within people to sprout, grow, and thrive, nurturing them every step of the way, until the barren land is reborn as a thriving forest, growing endlessly, and one day, reaching for the sky once again. That twilight, still capable of being healed and protected in the end times, is the reason we choose to bear the weight of humanity's flaws.
Very well said, Hyson. Very well said. Give a round of applause for Hyson. Yeah.
History has proven once again, the flame chase journey itself is a miracle. It began with a whitewashed lie, but it laid down a path of deliverance for humanity over thousands of years. Seleuci, we have honored the promise made by that nameless Chrysos heir and returned here. We also bring you the answer to your question. Mortals are capable of change, and humanity is worth saving.
Hell yeah,
Our
Phanon.
people forging through the trials of the end times deserve a second chance. We are worthy of a new dawn.
Oh shit. Maybe we shouldn't like that.
Hyacinth.
Yes, Solibus, Lunibus.
We are here, Hyacinthia.
We are here, Miss Hyacinth.
Give me your strength. I've made my decision, and we stand resolved. For all that mortals have built, I will follow the guidance of the prophecy and claim the core flame of the Eye of Twilight. The children of humanity have returned from the earth, and we will challenge the skies once again.
Damn, we got some support from these guys too? I'm all for it. Oh, that's me too.
This time, I will not be overwhelmed by the darkness of humanity. Face us, Avatar of Sky.
I just rip them out, huh? Whoa, it's like a big old dragon or bird. Oh shit, here we go, chat. Fucking Phanon.
And taste the fiery blaze of Dawnmaker!
If you could still hear my voice, Lady Seleuci. Behold, the strength of those who pledge to save the world.
Ow! No auto? Man, what do you mean I don't get my auto?
Tenacity is found. Protect life. With the will of the primal
Let's go, little Rico.
take back the sky.
I can't die. Thanks.
Look here.
Oh, maybe I should have done Sunday first. Oopsies. Oh, here we go. Do it this way.
This mortal form.
Do Castorice again.
Life is not so fragile. Return to dust.
Burn it up.
May death protect us.
Face me. I'll accept your
Punishment. Find a way to quench the heat wave.
Undefeated rivals.
Okay. Do we have to attack multiple enemies? Let's do short E. That doesn't look good.
The scorched earth.
Ow.
Undefeated rivals. Protect life. Embrace
Castor's
a new
time.
life. Give us the core flame. At least we can soothe the world's pain.
Stuck in the way.
Life is not so. Undefeated.
Oh, I want to do my.
Embrace a new life.
I will strike down the false sun.
All right. First wave down.
Finish this. Slice off their wings. You too will be cleansed with gold.
Oh damn, Thanos. Bro, I swear Thanos looks so cool. When he's saying these lines. Holy shit.
Quick, behind me.
Good old laser. Oh, Ludwika. Let's go, fat fuck. Oh shit. We're trying to escape? That's not good. Oh, that is not good at all. Hey, don't let us fall down. No, now he has the power of lightning.
Stand firm. It's a long way down. Let's end them before we crash into the pool of
How
gold.
are we gonna escape though? Let's see, let's do E.
Heard the call.
Boost up. Let's do normal. We'll do Hyacinth. And we'll do Pass.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us.
Do buff here.
Mortal form. Watch
We'll
over
Cast.
guide you on your path.
Storm clouds are gathering.
Are you ready to sever the lightning?
Deal damage based on the during its next action during the thundercloud value. Attack enemy target to quickly seize thunderclouds and deal damage.
Thunder and lightning are the cries of their fury.
Oh shit. That really hurt.
With the will of the triumph of the gods, we take back the sky.
I can't die.
Embrace a new life.
Alright, let me take this on for size.
May death protect us.
Do this.
I'll overcome the thorn.
Buff up.
Farewell.
Please cherish this time.
Yeah.
What's here?
Open it with our boy.
Accept your punishment. Conquer all men.
Undefeated violence.
No, I want her to do E.
Embrace a
I
new
want her to do
life.
my E with Hyacinth.
May death protect us. Undefeated violence. Protect life. As you wish.
Seek you shall receive. Trinity is before me.
L
What's here?
again. Hey, if you can stop attacking me, that'd be great. Oh, stop that.
Mortal form.
Sure, if you want to buff up ID.
Guide you on your path.
May death protect us. Protect life. I shall remember this one.
One max HP.
Take back the sky. I shall remember this one.
The little Ika.
As you wish.
Little Wee. Almighty. Big damage.
Overcome the thorn. Now farewell. Forever you. Dying soul. Now accept your
Alright.
punishment.
Ooh.
Embrace
Alright, they should hopefully finish it, I think. I think. Okay, a little bit more. Alright, Ison will finish it.
I can't
Go,
die.
fat fuck.
There is another world waiting to be saved. We have no intention of dying here with you.
We win? Oh, let's go. Another cutscene too.
Titan!
Oh shit, fam. Damn! Okay, Phanon. No, the bracelet. Oh, Aglaya's golden threads. Damn, she helped us out this quickly though. I mean, you know, it's good, but like, damn. I was kind of thinking that it was gonna be like a later thing where she would help us out, but I guess it's here.
Aglaya, are you still protecting us?
Quilla's core flame.
Is it all over now? Seliosi condemned humanity, casting them into the pool of gold. In the end, she too was...
Take that core flame with you, Hyacinth.
Yeah, still gotta
Our
head back.
mission isn't over.
Core flame of the sky. Come with me.
That's kind of huge.
It's a strange feeling. It's so warm and powerful. Holding it in my hand, it feels like the winds of this world might turn for me. Summoning thunder or snow is just a thought away.
I understand how you feel, but right now,
We gotta head back.
this platform is on the brink of collapse. Who knows how much longer it can hold? We need to find a way to leave. Look, over there.
Time Priest instrument does still have divine power left.
No idea, but we have to take a gamble. If the prayer can rewind the shattered platform, then we might ride it back to the entrance. And also retrieve Aglaya's amulet. We can't delay any longer. Everyone, move quickly.
Alright, let's move. Also, I gotta swap this back, bro. There you go, that's better. Doesn't really matter that much, but I'm gonna have a rather setup like this. Yeah, what do you mean, Phanon? We got plenty of time.
The golden thread is trembling.
I just told him might not work.
We're out of time. We have to retrieve it. Partner, quickly.
Or next.
The curtain of memory.
Stir up ripples of past reverie.
Oh shit. Rewind.
The prayer's power. No!
Mem can get it. Or not.
Come on. We have to get out of here.
I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Damn.
From here on, Finan,
I thought she meant the
you shall
other
embark on a
pool, but I
journey
guess
with
not.
no return. Light fades, only to await the sun's rise. One day you will step forward, not out of fear, but to return the dawn to this world.
It's right in front of us.
Platform has reset above us. We have to find a way up.
Behind! That door leads outside! There's got to be a path!
It worked! Let's go!
Lynan, Aglaya is...
I know. No.
Now she's fully on, man. What the heck?
Lightning and thunder. The celestial mural is showing the end of the world.
What's happening out there? Heroes control of the weather has severed line double water atmosphere shouldn't affect the world below or
So
so.
close to achieving the miracle. Humanity will finally take control of its fate. As long as we can make it out of here.
My ears. Path isn't as safe as it looks. Oh shit, a fucking bucket. Where's the pigs, man? Like, fucking speed up.
Everything is collapsing, and a misstep could lead to a fall.
Door's frame is coming down.
Partner, give us a hand.
Rewind time. There we go. Just what I needed.
Stay close to them. Don't fall behind.
Run! Platform is just ahead.
Where are those winged beasts?
I'm trying to locate them, but the storm clouds on the mural are blocking my senses. We could use their wings to escape if they were still here.
We'll have to rely on our feet for now. Keep moving. We're not safe yet.
Alright, let's keep moving then.
It's getting even more unstable. Make sure...
We're almost there. The end is just ahead. All we need is a rainbow bridge.
A West Wing compass. Leave it to me. Focus, Hyacinthia. Stay focused.
Yeah, what do we
We're
have to
out
do
of
a
time.
puzzle now?
The fortress runs on Aquila's divine energy. If I can channel the core flame...
Oh shit, alright. And no puzzle.
It worked!
Let's go.
The core flame responded. Everyone, let's get out of here!
We all have something worth living for. And we all want to see Akima's second dawn.
Get out of here.
Wait, what was that sound?
Everyone, once the platform stops, we make a break for the exit. Don't hesitate. Not even for a second.
Where is the exit though? Oh shit. That kind of spooked me a little bit. I was like, what
Everyone, hold on tight.
the? Was that possible?
No time for speculation. Run!
No!
The Titan.
Still
Your
alive?
core flame has already... Could this be Saliosi?
What the fuck? Two heads? What the hell is that? Is that the true villain of the world?
Did the black tide bring me back to life?
The core flame everything has been taken, yet they still move. Lady Celiosi, is that you?
What the hell?
Hope will not end.
I have Twilight.
That fourth return.
Rod. Man, get your nasty ass Rod out of here.
I can't die.
Thanks.
Embrace a new life. Return to dust. May death protect us.
Ouch. Jeez. What a fucking dick.
That fourth return. I should have remembered this one.
Struck this mortal form. Watch over you, guide you on your path.
Oh, hero, the echo of the apocalypse. Stop, Lady Celiosi.
If they stop,
I can't die.
they're doing me really weird.
Thanks. Now farewell.
Embrace a new life.
This music's going crazy too.
May death protect us. That fourth return.
What the hell? That was really not good.
Ancestors.
We must bring light to these
Thanos?
dark times!
Oh shit. It's the core flame.
Glimmer of light. I'll be able to pierce through the clouds.
Use mine, Hyacinth. I am the one who bears the world. I am the blazing sun destined to rise!
Damn.
Core flame.
Alright.
Stow upon us the healing rainbow.
What the fuck, bro? Yo! Oh shit! That is clean! Yo, what? Yo, what? This is awesome, man. Healing rainbow can remove type corrosion.
Embrace a new life.
Damn!
May death protect us.
Whoa! Ow.
The legend's final chapter.
Good.
I should have remembered this one. Please cherish this time. Life is not so fragile. Witness humanity. That fourth return. I should have remembered this one. Embrace a new life. May death protect us. Humanity's tenacity.
Do it again, baby.
We reject your destiny.
Accept your punishment.
That hurts a bit.
Now farewell.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us. Witness humanity. That fourth return. With this gentle storm. Awaken! Hero of the sky, awaken! Embrace a new life.
This is so fucking cool, man. Like, holy fuck, this shit sounds so awesome, man. This song is amazing. Do it again. Let's finish this.
We shall free the sky!
Life is not so fragile. Return to dust.
Conquer all lands!
Almighty one going for the final hit. Phanon.
The first and only god that Dawnmaker will slay is you!
Oh shit.
Heroes, help us!
Yo, it's the goats. The Sun Lion and the Night Pegasus. What the fuck?
Hero of the sky. Witness the will of humanity.
Go, Rico! Go! Okay, this is so fucking clean, man. Holy fuck. This is so clean, man. Yo! I did a little bit of with Ika. Fucking Kamehameha!
You have overturned the judgment I once cast in disillusionment, beginning with a lie disguised as a heroic legend, passed down for millennia. A grand epic of creation has been written. You are worthy of a new dawn.
Thanks for blinding me, silly Osea. Thousands of years ago, in sleeping quarters of Kefli's priests.
Seriously, where did they hide that thing? Trash. Just trash. What is this? Never mind. I'll take it anyway. I finally found it!
Oh,
it must be
it's
this.
Tyson's cube thing, I
Gem
think.
of all worlds.
Or
that
maybe
the
something
chaplain
else.
secretly stashed away. Said to be a fragment peeled from the Dawn device. I can already catch the sweet scent of treasure seeping from this little box. So much for the chaplain's devotion to faith. It turns out he's just been padding his secret stash. I've been lurking in the priestly court for over half a year just for this little trinket. Day after day, listening to those stiff priest apprentices drone on with their prayers. I thought I was going to lose my mind. Good thing persistence pays off.
Atticus,
Is
that you?
Atticus. That name rings a bell. Oh! He's the apprentice the chaplain favors most. The one everyone expects to be the next chaplain.
Chaplain was
Not
sounds like a
saying
pope kind of
anything
thing.
would feel awkward. Maybe I can hold it together with Zagreus's ability for now. Now.
I am Atticus.
Atticus, why aren't you responding?
Old chaplain, it's me. I'm here to assist you with your medicine.
Oh, thank you. Without your care, I would have long been claimed by Thanatos and carried to the River of Souls.
Oh, no need to thank me, Master. It's my duty to care for you while you recover.
This old man is way sicker than I thought. Looks like the priests are deliberately hiding how bad it really is.
Atticus, I can feel my life slipping away, fading faster with every moment. I don't know when eternal sleep will claim me. There's one last thing I must tell you.
What's that?
One last thing. Wait. Is he hiding more treasures? Maybe a coin of whimsy? Today might just be my lucky day. Calm down, Cyphera. Just breathe.
Stay strong, Chaplain. Keep your spirits up, and don't lose hope. If there's anything important you need to say, I'm all ears.
Alright, yeah. All ears, huh?
It's so disgraceful that it fills me with shame. Yet I must speak, for it concerns the fate of our holy city below my feet.
What? The fate of the city's people? Is it that serious? I must find out more.
The omniscient Sky Father
Definitely.
carefully. Before they fell silent, I heard their last words at Dawn Cloud. It announced the prophecy has arrived. My mission has concluded, and I shall return to silence.
Ah, the prophecy of Genesis. The Titan turned to stone. Heard it 1,000 times. Old news. What else you got?
The eternal night is looming. But over the next 300 years, the Dawn device will safeguard the holy city, poised for the children of humanity to create miracles.
Mm-hmm. The Dawn device, the miracle of Genesis, the usual cliches. Wait, did he just say the next 300 years?
It's a long time.
I have concealed the deadline the Sky Father set for everyone. I lacked the courage to carve the countdown to the city's new dawn into the hearts of its people. Atticus, you are 100 times more courageous than I am. Can you accomplish what I could not? Will you share this harsh truth with all the citizens of Akima? Atticus.
Rest easy, Master. I will shoulder this heavy burden for you. I'll address the fallout of your indecision.
Is that right, Seamstress? Everyone in this world is unique in their own way. My moment to be a hero has finally arrived. And that was my stint as a priest at Dawn Cloud.
Interesting.
Sure, the story's been slightly embellished, but every word of it is true. These are secrets that must remain undisclosed. I've never shared them with anyone. Not even Bartolos. You should feel incredibly honored to be the first to hear this. Unfortunately, you can't clap or comment right now. But that's beside the point. Getting to spill the secret I've been holding in for 1,000 years feels amazing right now. Honestly.
Yeah, I almost forgot about
I'm
Cypher's part.
surprised at your persistence. I merely staged a slip-up for you to witness the switch of the core flame. Who'd have thought you'd follow me all the way to the Nether Shore? That deliverer kid was spot on. You rejects, shunned by the Akamans, have no choice but to keep moving down this dark path. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what's going on? Your leader Kindness isn't here. Oh. Could she be plotting something else? Ah, such a hassle. Well, For everyone's safety, I might as well check if you're carrying anything suspicious.
And we will find that out tomorrow or later next stream, because it is 6:30 in the morning basically, and I need to go to bed. So pretty good story so far. That shit was really fucking cool. I'd imagine Cypher's part's not too huge. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, next stream we'll probably wrap this up and probably start and maybe even finish the ZZZ story as well, since that new patch story is coming out very soon, like 2 days here. But that being said, guys, really appreciate for all of you who stopped by and, you know, dropped any follows. If you guys are new here though on Twitch or YouTube, I'd greatly appreciate if you guys could drop a follow or subscribe. If you guys are on YouTube, I'd really appreciate if you guys could drop like stream as well. That'd really help me out too. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna head off. Hope you guys have a good day or good night. You know, most likely good morning for everybody. But yeah, with that being said, I'm heading on out. Peace and take care, everybody. Also, thank you, Ben.